Yo. What's going on, man? Good morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever and whenever you listen to this joint, man. You are now in tune with Get Your Bars Off podcast with your boy Ari Starks. Loso, we got the bro Gino and Joe pulling up a little bit. We're gonna have Sue stopping in soon too. Everybody giving from their situations. We all pulling up for a show tonight, man. Everybody got their situations set up. I got the wine, we got some Douce, all of that such, man.
We got some tequila on deck, you heard me.
Good trees and all that good stuff, man, to get ready to chat about this thing that we called 2021, the year that was supposed to be the reset. But I mean, let's keep it tall. We had a lot of learning moments in this year, as Andre Chase would say from NXT. This year was a teachable moment. So,
like I said, teachable moment.
This year was a teachable moment that. Don't predict anything. When you assume, you make an ass out of you and me. Because we all assumed 2021 was going to be the year that everything gets better and all of that such. Nah.
2021 was the year of what can go wrong will go wrong.
Right. Or, you know what I'm saying? All of that nature. But we about to talk about the good, the bad, the ugly, our favorite things, our favorite stuff, all of that nature, man. And this little sit down, man. Hopefully y'all rocking with us and y'all let us know what some of y'all favorite things in the topics in the comments also, man. So
Dominic, fuck out of here. He only mad because Cincinnati lost to Alabama.
Yo, shit, Georgia's smoking Michigan right now.
You heard me? All SEC national championship. Like I like it.
It just seems like a normality. And the thing was, it was good to see a Harbaugh, and we go get into our topics, but it was just good to see Harbaugh like finally get like a big win outside of like the NFL and such like that, just to show his continuous, you know what I'm saying, rate of success. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was dope to see, but
I can't
then you run into Georgia. You can't. Sometimes I understand why, but I
love that this is happening to him right now.
But as I say, this was a reality check that y'all are coming up in the world, but Georgia is still Georgia.
That's what's shaking, baby. Happy New Year.
What's good, Kings? All right, let's get the first topic of the day. We're gonna chat about. So let's talk about AEW Year 2. So within year 2 of AEW, I mean, we have seen a spike in their roster from different hirings, from other company hirings, all of that nature. We've seen them end up making a relationship in a little trial period with Impact Wrestling, where we've seen them. So a couple wrestlers go over there, do their thing. Nothing of too much craziness, but close the door, baby girl. But it was something new that we didn't see too many times. We've seen them make connections with New Japan this year. Their relationship with NWA, sending a lot of wrestlers different places who aren't getting a lot of time excursions for short. We've seen many returns. We've seen the return of CM Punk, Sting, Bryan Danielson coming to AEW, Christian Cage coming to AEW. So many different things.
You know what I was saying. So
hey, I know I feel you. But let's start, man. Let's start with the AEW and Impact connection that they started this year. What was your thoughts when you first seen it, and what's your feelings on it now that it has ended? Because obviously we know that they're not going on with it no more.
Well, just seeing the genesis of how that partnership happened was through Omega and Don Callis, correct? So I thought it was just a vehicle for Omega, just a push for Omega. That's what I thought it was at first. Then I started to see the exchange of talent, like we talked about the excursions. I believe homeboy Ethan Page, he made the jump. And he was
one of the first ones to make that jump. Yeah,
he made the
flourishing is that's.
Him and Dan Lambert and Scorpio looking good together.
Dan Lambert's looking good.
Dan Lambert cut them fire promos.
Yeah, Dan Lambert has been looking amazing in this shit. But Ethan Page and Scorpio Sky have just been on the side, just laughing and giggling to everything he's been saying. Other than that, though. Well, he does have a TNT title match again against Cody Rhodes, and we already know how that's gonna go. Right. But yeah, we've seen a lot of people make that jump from Impact and all such over to AEW before the actual connection. But like you said, that foundation of the connection was through Kenny Omega and Don Callis and going over there to pretty much run roughshod. And they took the title off Rich Swann, and they had, you know what I'm saying, dope matches with Sami Callihan and Moose. And the Rich Swann match was dope too, though, not taking that away. My favorite match probably would be the Sami Callihan match. I thought that was very eye-opening for me as a Kenny Omega fan to see him go into that world of hardcore wrestling. And we've seen it with the Moxley match, but this one was a little
I
bit
was going to say, yeah, he's worked.
Yeah, this one felt a little bit more polished and like, I don't know. It sounds weird to say a polished hardcore match, but it felt like that for some reason. But
I get what you're saying. They followed the choreograph right.
Right. And even with that, we got the reunion of the Good Brothers with Kenny Omega and them doing their own little Bullet Club. That was the Bullet Club versus Bullet Club type shit. So you had the Good Brothers, Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows, the Bucks and Kenny Omega, who are pretty much all around each other that last year that Finn was around.
And I mean, that's still pretty much the like that's still a good amount of OGBC without the Tonga niggas.
Well, it's only two niggas. Them the only two niggas that are. Well, it's only one dude
and Finn.
Pardon me, sir. I need that medicine ball.
Oh, you seen that from Starbucks? Yeah, that's
Ooh. I need that in my life. I need that in my life so bad. But anyways, yeah, we seen that with that bringing in the introduction of Jay White to Impact Wrestling. And seeing that little
I'm not gonna hold you. That was a flop to me.
It was a flop because they never followed up on it.
And that might be really.
We were really supposed to get Bullet Club versus Bullet Club, or a modern version of Jay White versus Kenny Omega, something. But they dropped the ball on that. But yeah, within that though, we got our first black Bullet Club member, Chris Bay.
Why it had to be him?
Cause, bro, that dude is a star.
But like, you could have had Jay Lethal at one point as the first Black Bullet Club. You could have had what's my man name? You could have had Moose.
A lot of those dudes were doing their own thing, and a lot of those guys don't really fit the mold of what Bullet Club really is. Maybe Lethal could have been it, but that would have looked like some NWO shit. I'm gonna keep it tall with you.
Hasn't it looked like that already though? Let's keep it real. NWO Wolfpack, NWO Black and White, Bullet Club, OGBC, Bullet Club Elite, and AEW. I mean,
well, that's the thing. The Elite was formed in New Japan.
The Elite was formed with the nucleus of the original, just like Wolfpack was formed with the nucleus of the original.
Finn was gone by the time they started doing the Elite shit. That's why Tom and Tonga, when they did the Firing Squad shit, niggas was like, oh, y'all started doing your own shit while we was, already had shit going on. Y'all started separating yourselves and shit like that. But that's neither here nor there. Oh yeah, word. Let me get my hat. Peace.
This nigga got a 2022 hat. I swear to God, if you do.
Peace, God.
Peace,
God.
Peace, God.
I feel like Mr. Monopoly in this joint.
Oh my God.
Peace, God. I feel like Mr. Monopoly.
You ain't keeping up.
Damn, man, you're not gonna show him the straight backs, big dog?
Huh? Nah, bro. These joints staying under wraps.
Did I spoil the surprise?
That's no surprise. This is a lot going on right now.
Yeah, this nigga, look at him, man.
I'll just keep the glasses.
He's pouring in the new year right. Look at your mans with the glasses. Every year I look at the number and I'm like, yo, how are they gonna turn these into glasses? They never fail.
They never fail. But yeah. Obviously, we really just stall into the homies pull back up. But let's finish what we were talking about though. So AEW and Impact relationship. Do you see was it a pus Was it thumbs up or was it a thumbs down? What was your thoughts on what's your final thoughts on that trial period, that relationship? Did it do anything good for wrestling? Was it just what was your feelings on it?
It did something good in the sense of it gave us different matches and some variety. And I mean, it boosted Impact a little bit, it got more eyes to their product.
Yeah, I definitely was watching more on Twitch. Yeah.
Because you were watching for Omega.
Well, that's the thing though. That's how you do it. Isn't that how you're supposed to do it?
Now you see how people are not tuning into Impact as much as they did before because that partnership is sort of kind of done. So I feel like the temporary. What up, Gino?
I would say that's because Jay White is not as big as a draw as Kenny Omega.
But you feel me? The fact that it was a temporary partnership and the partnership towards the end stalled out, I would make it a puh. It'd be.
Yep. Yo, Gino, what's good, man? But you want the hat? But yeah, I look like Mr. Monopoly with that joint on.
All you need is the cane.
Yeah, that hat looked crazy on me. Give it to Sanaya. But yeah, so I ain't gonna lie, I think it was something good, but I think we should see more things like that. Like I said, we've seen it with Ring of Honor and New Japan during their times when they used to do best of both worlds, and
Ring of Honor and Impact did it too, way back in the day though.
Well, that was just them buying a lot of their talent, but neither here nor there. All them niggas went up there. But yeah, so I pretty much, like I said, I would like to see more things like this come into the future, just so, like I said, we can have more spaces for guys to build their talent up and see, like I said, see fresh matches that we probably wouldn't see. Like, I didn't think we would see Sami Callihan versus Kenny Omega.
And they delivered.
And it delivered perfectly. You know what I'm saying? And to the point where you really thought, yo, Sami might win this joint. But no, I got to give them the credit on that. I mean, but no funny, that's just really kind of adds to the resume of Kenny Omega this year.
I mean, not to spoil any of our lists, but Kenny, he has two of my favorite matches in the fucking, you know what I'm saying? Kenny.
I forgot about that match.
What's going on? Can y'all hear me clear?
Yes, Chief.
Clear.
Perfect. What's going on? What's going on to the live viewers? What's up? One bit lit?
Yes, sir.
What you know?
You see, I got my stunner shades on. I'm about to forget to turn off your
bro. You know what I mean?
Get to turn off your joint.
2022 is the same thing as 422 because it's 422. You feel me?
That's a bar.
Ooh.
I always try to tell people how you have 420 and you don't have it for one time a year. That means you're not doing 420 right. 420 multiple times a year. You know what I mean? Salute. Happy New Year. So what we talking about? Oh, all elite whites.
All elite whites.
Bro, I've been here saying this and I say it again.
What?
It's definitely right now,
we're talking about the partnership between Impact and AEW. And if it was a positive partnership and who benefited and who, you know what I'm saying? That's what I said too, because it was temporary. It gave us some fresh matches, but it wasn't it didn't
really benefit nobody but AEW at the end of the day.
No, I think it benefited Impact greatly. If we're gonna be honest, the Impact got a lot of eyes
quickly.
on the product.
Very little.
No.
It's not been little. It was very quickly, like you said though, Los. As soon as those motherfuckers left,
the eyes left.
I want to point this out, and I'll say this again: Kenny Omega didn't want to lose to black people.
No, not true. Because why didn't he lose to Sami Callihan?
Sami Callihan's black? Since when?
I said, why didn't he?
No. But I'm talking about black people. Why are we talking about a white person? I mean,
because he was part of the three competitors.
No. Listen, this is what I'm saying.
I'm just saying he wrestled him in between.
Impact said
they wanted
Moose to take the title off him. They wanted Moose to take the Impact title off him.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we got Christian Cage.
That's not the guy. They probably didn't want that to happen.
No. Impact wanted Moose. Impact wanted Rich Swann.
They probably wanted Sami Callihan too, but neither.
No, they didn't.
You keep saying no about Sami Callihan, but they wanted him.
No, I didn't say no. I'm saying they wanted Moose to be the champion. They wanted Rich Swann to win. Mm-hmm. They were like, nah, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
We're gonna die on some hills tonight.
Listen, and we're gonna be real. And I've said this on numerous podcasts. AEW don't care about black people. What's going on, champ?
What's going on, champ?
You came to see me? Say hi. Say hi.
What's going on, champ?
Hi. Say hi.
Oh, he turned now.
Oh, you see that catch, right? You seen that catch, right? One handed, just not even looking. Papa's great with this.
This nigga think he Daredevil now.
I think AEW, like, if we want to go past the Impact shit, AEW, like,
hey, what's that?
That's not for you.
Year 2 wasn't as fruitful as year 1. I think year 1 they had that leeway of like it's a new company.
No, you cannot have it.
You know what I mean, let's give it a shot type of thing. More eyes on that product. Year 2, I mean, the women's division changed a little bit, but it's still.
I think year 1 has still been the best year for AEW,
same.
And they just don't want to admit it.
But they benefited. They benefited from the fresh eyes, like, oh, we want to see what this shit is about, type of thing.
But they still do, though. That's the thing. When you bring new talent against new people that they haven't faced before,
new talent.
Let's bring it.
Is that what we call it?
New talent to the product. Is Bryan Danielson not new to AEW? Is CM Punk not new to AEW? Is Christian Cage not new to AEW? Is Andrade not new to AEW? Is Malachi Black not?
Yeah, AEW fans.
No, but they're new to that product, to that platform.
I see what you're saying.
MJF is homegrown. Britt Baker homegrown. All of these other people are homegrown. Year 1, yes, they were new, but these are the homegrown talent now. When you bring in CM Punk or you bring in anybody else, you might have to turn your background down some, G.
All right, I'm unmuted. Sorry. Go ahead.
All right. But yeah, when you bring in, like I said, when you bring in new talent, like I said, we can get into the next joint, the AEW hirings. Like they brought in a lot of new talent versus from year 1. Give me 1 second. I think I have a list of.
Oh, I put it in the. I put it in the group.
You did actually. Thank you. I'm glad that was actually better. The whole group or the chat or the pod group?
The OTR. I put it in there. I got you right now. I put it.
Oh, that one. No, I think I have that one also. I just gotta make sure.
Got you, bitch.
Yeah, I got it right here. So this year we got, and this is including non WWE hirings or big names or that nature. You got Lee Johnson signed this year. Red Velvet signed this year. Thunder Rosa signed this year. 2.0 signed this year. Paul White, a.k.a. Big Show, signed this year. Sean Dean signed this year. Christian Cage signed this year. Andrade, Mark Henry, Ethan Page, Malachi Black, Jamie Hayter, Legit Layla Hirsch, Varsity Blondes, Fuego del Sol, Ruby Soho. These are only people that you could take out that are not wrestlers is Paul White and Mark Henry. But other than that, I'll keep going. Fuego del Sol, Ruby Soho, CM Punk, Adam Cole, Tony Nese, Kyle O'Reilly, Bryan Danielson, Bobby Fish, Leo Rush, Lee Moriarty, Hook, Mercedes Martinez, Jay Lethal, Mercedes Martinez, Daniel Garcia, Jay Lethal, and Leo Rush.
We better than Dominic.
Hold on. I got you on that. But all of those people right there are everybody that's been signed, either from no names, mid card, outside of the WWE realm. It's a lot of variety. Other than the narrative of they're only signing WWE people or that nature, I think that's kind of dead.
But Ari, okay.
Hold on real quick. Loso. Shout out for the Ghost Toast.
Hold on. Damn, you see, I was pouring up just so I can get with the
just
chilling. Got the drinks all the way over there. Oh, my shades.
Everybody got topped off except this.
No funny. Y'all know how rarely y'all see me lit on the podcast like this. But you know, I'll be drinking, but it be either post show or it's like I'm not popping up at all.
No, yeah, this nigga Gino. Ooh, tap the bottle.
We did all that. We already did all that.
Bro.
I'll show you.
Cole. I remember.
Pull up, you ugly motherfucker.
Cole said they list all the black people, all the people of color, but where's the black people? I remember vividly a host.
What are we talking about?
Podcast.
What are we talking about? All the black people that they hired?
Right.
Do you want me to rename them? You want me to rename them? I can rename them.
You being sarcastic? Or...
No, I'm dead ass. I can rename them right now. Once again,
I think what Cole's saying is that why are they not, you know what I'm saying, up front type of shit.
I get you on that, but let's keep it tall. I'm not about to personally, as a promoter, I give you Swole, but let's keep it tall. Swole, her last match that we've seen for her on the main stage wasn't good. Her versus Britt Baker wasn't good. Her best match that she had.
Wait. Are we gonna pretend like Britt Baker ain't choke?
I said both call it Britt Baker. It's Braun Breaker and Britt Baker.
Britt Baker
because she's useless.
Britt Baker only has 2 good matches on AEW, but those 2 big matches are probably the best matches in on the main stage in AEW history.
It's her character too, Ari. Her character is top fucking notch.
People of color don't get to flip flop then slander athletes you sign.
Oh, you talking about Brandi? You talking about Brandi?
I'm not sure. You guys speak on who you're talking about, bro.
Cole.
But with Swole, I'm conflicted because with Swole, I'm conflicted. I'm gonna keep it tall. I was very adamant about her getting a push, and when I didn't see it, I was upset, just like everybody else was.
Was she not supposed to go head up with Britt?
I did want to see them spin the block on her.
Well, they haven't done the head up.
Nah, but I feel like they're not gonna do it with her and Thunder Rosa either. To be honest with you.
But look at Jade. Jade is getting pushed to the fucking moon. Why do we bring her up?
They don't want to bring her up. But the thing
why don't we bring Jade Cargill up? Last time I checked, Jade Cargill was black.
She black and she green.
Hey, whoa, wait a minute. What you trying to say?
Nah, she's still green in the ring, and she acknowledges it. She acknowledges it that she's still green in the ring. But somebody we can still say is somewhat green, but still has a lot of potential behind them. Will Hobbs, who had a great match versus CM Punk. CM Punk didn't have to wrestle him. Let's keep it tall. We don't know. He is, but the thing, we don't know Will Hobbs from a can of paint.
You don't.
It should no reason that he should have been in the ring with CM Punk, other than he has great potential. But they took it for that, and they had a great match. You know what I'm saying? We got to take for what we get. You know what I'm saying? This is only year 2, my nigga. This is only year 2. I'm not expecting goddamn affirmative action in year 2, but I will say, shout out to Swole's post. What she did say, hold on. I want to quote that she said that in the post, that she said that it shouldn't be where we have watched WWE for all of these years and we'll go in line and continue to make those same mistakes. They do need to be nipping that shit in the bud if it's a product that we've been watching and we're trying to say that we're the alternative. You know what I'm saying? So we can't be sitting here trying to clown them and still continuing to make some mistakes that they have. They need to be finding ways to nip that in the bud. And there was another thing she said where it's no writers around, so everybody pretty much got to fend for themselves in a sense of a closed mouth don't get fed type of sense. And she said if somebody who needs some type of who doesn't really have that much creativity or is not that great with getting their own story off the ground, they're going to get lost in the sauce. Whereas to me saying that is so what the fuck were you doing on the indies? It's how did you get noticed on the indies to get here? And what were you expecting to happen here? You know what I'm saying? Not every place is going to have to spoon feed you like WWE. You know what I'm saying? That was kind of the thing about AEW is where everybody can be able to move and groove on their own playing field. And whatever moves to the people is what moves to the people. If you ain't bringing nothing to the table, what the fuck am I going to do with you?
She was saying it in a sense of, from what I read from what she said in the article, she was saying it as a sense of her kid was watching wrestling.
I agree with that. That was, yeah.
So I just want to point this out. First off, we call Tony Khan a person of color?
We called him a person of color?
No, Cole.
We called him?
No, that's why I asked him. He never.
And then slander athletes you sign.
But that's the thing. No.
Wait.
No, he's not talking about Tony Khan only, though. That's what I'm saying. That's why I asked him to say who he was going to say, because MJF does that. Britt Baker does that. You know what I'm saying? And Tony Khan, it's a lot of wrestlers on the brand that.
What does MJF do? What does he flip flop? Is he black or what does he do?
And I guess I don't know. That's why I want him to specifically say who is he talking about with that statement, because that can be umbrella with a couple people. Because I wouldn't think Tony Khan off rip. I was thinking like when they bring in new people and they do the like.
I was thinking Brandi.
Britt Baker, Brandi.
Loso. When you double fist sophisticated, bro. Champagne flute, wine glass.
Oh,
bro. I see you. You could double cup.
That's
if you
this.
Want
that's
to.
this right. That's this right. I got the
I don't double cup. I
got the bottle right here too. You feel me?
I double stem. I double stem, baby. I double stem. But anyway, let's do this. Anyway, so this is the perfect time for me to interject and just say what it is. Tony Khan's racist, and he probably called Big Swole a nigga. Right? So let's get this out the way. Because I mean, we can get this out the way. I feel like there's been a lot of dancing around this. AEW don't like black people. Right?
Well, what's their initial? What do you like to call them?
All elite whites. And you got Homelander, right? He's the TNT champion.
What you call Brandi?
Brandi?
What you call Brandi?
Mammy Rhodes?
Shit. That's definitely her name.
You may be a black belt, but I'm a black bitch. Stop.
And Gino, that's not the first time she do some shit like that. I said it.
This is what I'm gonna say this right now. Like,
every time Brandi talks,
Brandi is to what black wrestlers is what Booker T is to self-respect. Like she is just bad at it.
And they throw that word around for Booker too.
Oh yeah, we can't say that C word.
And they throw that word around for him.
And it's not cunt. I just want to point that out.
A con with an extra O.
A con with an extra O. We just leave it at there. That's a bar.
We could say that. We could call him related to the Red Panda. That's partial raccoon, right?
Nigga, I told Joe off cam. I was like, yo, every time Brandi cuts a promo,
I'll say it on cam. She
set the black people back.
She go out there. Brother. She Candace Owens of wrestling.
But let's swing it back to the joint, because I'm glad we was able to talk about that, because I did want to get my take off on that, because that shit really was really nasty. And I'm gonna keep it tall. Yo, Brandi, real talk from the Get Your Bars Off podcast.
You're disgusting.
You dumb as fuck.
You're disgusting.
You're sick.
You're disgusting, and you make black people disappointed.
No, let me keep it. That's real shit. You really disappointed us. Like, because the thing is, I'm gonna keep it tall.
I'm not even gonna insult you. Just tell you off bat. You disappointed black people.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna insult black women.
We still gotta check our people. We still gotta check our people, because we're not gonna let the other platforms try to do that before we do. We need to check our own people. You know what I'm saying? And let them get in tune to what. Because like even Swole was saying in the joint, they feel like they only use black people to sit there and tell what white people on the show can say and not say, or what's okay to say. You know what I'm saying? Also, like consulting type shit.
They police what they say.
Yeah, and that's like, once again, that's not cool. It's really not cool. Like on a straight wrestling tip, yo, we seen spaces where we got people building up, you know what I'm saying, here and there. It's just not as emphatically as the white wrestlers or Spanish wrestlers like that. Now we do need a more influx of people. Like I said, they just signed, you know what I'm saying, Captain Dean, who he's been moving and grooving during the on the dark shows that I've been watching. They signed him. Lee Moriarty is one of them ones that's coming up next, yo.
Talk about him a lot.
Lee Moriarty is one of them ones, bro.
Him and Daniel Garcia, you talk about him heavy.
Another person they just had on AEW Dark that wrestled Matt Hardy. Remember the match that I put in the chat a while ago, Darius Lockhart versus Lee Moriarty? They just had Darius Lockhart on on Dark versus Matt Hardy. And it just, for me, is seeing that, okay, we're starting to get some of this new talent coming in and such like that. And it's like, we got to keep it. It's a boom right now in wrestling with black talent. It's a boom right now. It's just, we got to get these guys into spaces to continue to develop to become the people we want them to be. You know what I'm saying? Because we got some guys who've black wrestlers who've been wrestling for years upon years. You know what I'm saying? The Jay Lethos are the ones.
Wait. Stop. Hold on. I want to point this out.
No. He has a valid reason, Los. I mean, Los got a valid reason to say that, but
all I want to say is this: when we talk about black wrestlers in AEW, we have to recognize that AEW had made a big deal about Scorpio Sky winning the brass ring.
Drop the ball on that.
I was just talking about that. Like, Ari was saying, like,
listen, I'm not a fan of this nigga's character work.
I like it better. Wait. Oh, you talking about Sonny? No, my bad. I know
Sonny Kiss. He's still a tremendous athlete.
Mm-hmm. Y'all know me. I've been supporting him since day one.
I don't see anything. Right, we're gonna talk about Party Next Door. Not Party Next Door. What's his name?
They did just have his blow off match. Hold on. They did have the Sonny Kiss Joe Janela blow off match on Dark.
And especially you gotta call stupid balls with this nigga.
I'm sorry, man. It's wrestling terminology. What am I supposed to do?
What's this nigga reading?
Nigga was reading Pino. Man, Pino.
Yeah, definitely super Pino. You was out there. This nigga went full Sauvignon Blanc.
The fact that I'm talking about the ending of a wrestling match and I say blow off and y'all thinking about a dick sucking contest.
That nigga was
y'all niggas is sick.
You sick. You're sick, bro.
You're sick. You're sick, bro. You damn near got the Omarion virus. That's how sick you is, bro.
This nigga got the
You got the Omarion.
Actually, you know what? We're not talking about that on the podcast. Anyway.
But nah, son. Anyways, though, like I said, I do agree with the boom that's in wrestling right now with black wrestlers. I do think AEW needs to start. Yeah, but I do think AEW needs to really like read the room and understand that is an influx of black talent right now that needs to be, you know what I'm saying, groomed right now, in my opinion. Like, they don't have to be pushed to the stars or nothing, but just groom them the right way so that we can be able to see them at those levels. Like what y'all doing with Lee Moriarty, what y'all doing with Will Hobbs, continue to build that up.
I like Will Hobbs personally. I like Will Hobbs. He's got the size of a Big E. Pause. He got the size of a Big E. He can go in the ring. You got a future world champion right there, low key. Also, you need a heel powerhouse, no pun intended, because they're going to turn Wardlow face, and Brian Cage is already a face. So you need a heel powerhouse.
That is true. I do agree with you with that. Oh, and I am liking this Wardlow. The build up to this Wardlow face turn. I like that.
You see how he pressed him for the title shot? He was like, "That's my shit."
Yo, nigga. Oh my God. Duh. That was some of the most nastiest shit I've probably seen, son. That nigga was like, nah, in this country, I need all of that. Yeah. All of that come home.
You signed to me. You ain't signed to AEW.
That nigga gave him a Ruthless Records contract, bro. Like,
gave that nigga a bad boy contract.
Yo.
Take that.
MJF Records is the worst, bro. Don't sign to MJF Records.
MJF is the original Jay Jerkin?
That's the modern day Jimmy. What's his name? Not Jimmy Iovine. What was the nigga from Ruthless?
Oh, Jerry Heller. MJ Heller.
Son. But yeah, man, I think they definitely need to take up on that boom that's coming in right now. Like I said, you got Leo Rush on your brand right now. You got great talent like Red Velvet, Captain Sean Dean. What I've been watching him on AEW Dark and such, looks like a really great talent. You got guys on there right now, like bro, so
they might get Gresham. Well,
Impact got the ROH guys right now. Oh. They just said they about to bring in a lot of ROH people right now. Cause I think they're doing.
Listen, Impact right now, even if they bring in all those ROH people, let's be real, no one cares.
It's the background guy. They need better
Bryan
producers.
Danielson,
they need better.
He said he want to go with Gresham.
He needs to.
I'm not denying that.
That partnership might come back, Ari. For Bryan Danielson.
Well, the thing is, they're letting him move. They letting him move how he moves with the title.
Liv's cold. Oh, I got my son around me. I can't smoke, brother. I wish I could. Bro, I wish I could. The only thing I could smoke is food. Right now,
my shit lasts longer. Fuck y'all and y'all.
Hey yo, this nigga out here, just hold the crack pipe up clearly for the crown.
Come on, G Money.
Yeah, this nigga out here.
Hey, he cooler than the fan.
Oh, I'm cooler
than the fan.
I'm
got some London cello.
Listen, stop doing this to me, Ari, bro. That's
look at these niggas copping block work.
Block work? I don't cop my shit from no block.
Yo, time out.
The man saying is the one smoking from the pipe saying we getting block work.
This nigga out here paying pre-tax on stuff. Papi, que lo que, papi.
Man, back to AEW. Let's get ready to move on from this shit, man. From the AEW, from the little signings and hirings. Let's talk about the big signings and such like that. Let's talk about the return of CM Punk. What's good, twin?
Now he looks just like Gino. No, my nigga, he looks
just like Time out.
That's your twin, bro.
Wait.
I have twins. We're not doing that. This is segundo. Soy primero. Segundo. High five. Let me get some sprinkles. Let me give me some sprinkles.
Yo, G, he didn't even sprinkle. It's like he just took all the sprinkles and was like, "These are mine now."
Like the return of CM Punk coincided with the return of John Cena. I'm gonna keep it real with you. The return of CM Punk was lackluster.
I disagree. I disagree.
Man.
And I want to say this: the problem with the return of CM Punk is like fucking the most beautiful chick in the world. You will never have the orgasm she deserves. That's it.
But what if you're the first person to make a squirt?
Bro, if you're the first person to make a squirt, there's nobody else who's fucking the most beautiful girl in the world. So all I'm saying is, you brought your tablet over here for me to make this conversation awkward? Awesome. Thank you so much, seed of mine. Hey, can I get my headphones untangled?
Like my reasoning is because CM Punk. Like, I don't know, man. Like the fanfare was great. I will say that the build up, no one saw it coming, even though we kind of like the niggas like us, the fans saw it coming. But I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. It was a bit of a disappointment just because of what they have him doing. He didn't look good in the ring the past couple times. His best match.
What's couple, man? You can't just give me matches, man.
His first match.
He had no good matches.
That's a good match with Darby.
That's a good match. That's a good match.
His first match. No. His first. He went off on Rampage first. The first Rampage match. He didn't look good.
No, Darby was the first match.
The first Rampage match.
That was against Hobbs.
He didn't look good there.
I'll be real. Look, all right, we're gonna be honest.
He didn't look good every time in the ring like the old CM Punk, and I know he's older.
Whoa. Let's not be preposterous here. What CM Punk will you expect? We expect the long hair CM Punk, or we expect the short hair?
I said I know he looked older, but damn.
Wait.
It's not even. Hold on. It's not even about the look though. You gotta dude literally wasn't even watching wrestling at a point. He wasn't even watching shit. He wasn't even watching this shit.
So he's
CM Punk is a disappointing wrestler, and he's been that way for a long time.
He took the slander left.
No, that's slander left. No, I'm gonna be real. And it's not to say he's not a good wrestler, right? And I'm gonna be real. Owen Hart, great wrestler. No one cares about Owen Hart's matches like that. Bret Hart, great wrestler. No one says.
No.
Wait.
We're not doing that.
Wait. Let me finish. Besides, we're talking about like probably 1 or 2 matches. No one's saying like, yo, you need to watch all of Bret Hart's body work.
Too little for Bret Hart, bro. Come on,
bro. And that's I'm not talking about.
You can't say 1 or 2 matches.
No.
Wait. How old are you? You older than us. You should remember Bret Hart.
Listen. This is what I'm gonna say. I'm not talking about us wrestling fans. I'm talking about laymen. I'm not putting you on to more than 2 matches.
The casual.
Right, I'm not putting you on to more than 2 matches.
But let's keep it talking on that time.
Wait. This is what I'm going to say.
Who was a casual fan in the 80s? It was nothing but hardcore fans in the 80s.
No, I'm talking about Bret in the... No. This is what a lot of people forget. Wrestling in the 80s and 90s was serious. Macho Man was on fucking Arsenio.
That's what I'm saying. On fire back in the day.
I just said that. That's what I said. It was nothing but hardcore fans. People were watching the product.
Right, and what I'm saying is if you compare Bret Hart's body of work to what is considered his best premium matches, most of the fans don't care about the technical wrestling. A lot of fans care about that Austin and Rock, the Austin moment, the Montreal Screwjob, and probably the match with him and Yokozuna.
Lies.
Nah, you got him versus HBK.
You got him and Bret. You got him. No. You got him and
Bret. Bro. I'm saying
him
casual.
And Owen.
Casual. Again, I'm saying if I'm telling
anytime
casual fans, you can watch this and you're gonna know who each wrestler is. No problem. Oh, I know.
Bro, just the story of him and Owen rivalry is like etched in wrestling history.
I'm gonna point y'all. I'm gonna say this and y'all gonna be like,
yo, the brandy is talking. The Pinot is talking. What you drinking?
You about to start? That's it. Mo to the E.
Listen, drinking Moet. He drinking Moet.
Nah, that's that.
But
He's drinking Riesling.
I'm gonna ask you guys this question, and this is gonna be some real shit.
Man, she
has Bret Hart.
Nigga stupid. This nigga stupid.
Bret Hart was not in his prime, but damn near his prime around the same time Scott Hall was still sober. Right? True or false?
Yeah.
Click.
Yes.
Click.
Yes.
Click. He wasn't sober.
No.
Allegedly.
We talking about O2 shit. If you talk about O2 type of fucked up shit.
No. I'm talking. He had pretty much the whole 90s. He had the whole 90s pretty much.
That is true.
Where he had the decade where he allegedly with Bret Hart. Right.
So probably more than likely.
So wait. I'm gonna ask this:
sober.
Why he never had a classic with him?
I don't know, my nigga. I don't remember if they even
No.
wrestled
Razor Ramon was never in a Rumble either. You're gonna hold that against him too?
No. What I'm saying is, when you're talking about one of the best intercontinental matches, right? When you talk about not the original ladder match, but the original WWF ladder match,
HBK and Razor,
right? Bret Hart was around during that time.
Bret Hart was a world champion.
Yeah, and he was in a tag team also.
No. What I'm saying,
he was in a tag team also, Gino.
Scott Hall. What I'm saying
he was in a tag team. You just asked where was he, and I just say he was in a tag team.
Foundation.
Wait. What I'm saying is, when you talk about people where it's like, look, you have, I am. This is Let
me take another sip. Shit,
y'all not willing to listen.
Let me take another sip. I'm with the shits.
Nah, man. We ain't gonna talk about Bret Hart. Bret Hart in 2021 was complaining. Fuck that nigga.
And the thing is, I'm just glad Dre not up here. But I ain't gonna lie, man. I think you know how he is about Bret. But the thing is just that's kind of unfair to take away the HBK matches, the Owen feud, the Bulldog match. Like those are just as much of it in his body of work than anything else. But anyway, go ahead, finish.
All I'm saying is, what's up, buddy? We're about to talk about people who passed.
Yeah, we was gonna save that list for the end, but with CM Punk,
I'm just talking about wrestlers that Bret
CM Punk. How was CM Punk's return to you?
Go ahead. Go ahead. No, you go. You go. You go.
Like this.
No.
You go first. And
right,
the best part, I'm not even looking at the screen, but I know you're right here.
High five. Yo.
High five. Y'all thought I was too lit, but the problem is I'm too lit. High five. Me as a sprinkle.
It's so big.
It's so
big.
Hey.
I'm gonna sprinkle some down. Gotta sprinkle some down.
Hey. Oh, my goodness.
My intentions on what CM Punk. Let me say expectation wise. I probably thought CM Punk was probably gonna come in with a fire with a fire behind him, little chip on his shoulder, coming off the MMA shit, all that type of stuff. But when he came in and really was kind of saying like, really on the notion that he really wasn't like watching the product, he kind of just coming back more so for the love of it. You know what I'm saying? He probably watched. He said it was the Brody Lee tribute that kind of like made him be like, okay, AEW.
Last week, yeah,
right. Yeah, but he said it before in interviews too, though. But he said it like that was the thing that kind of like said like, yo, this is the spot for me. Whoop de whoop, you heard? So seeing that was just the reason for him at least wanting to get his foot back in the game, because we seen it get his foot back in the game in wrestling in general with just the whole backstage show that he did with WWE and Fox. You know what I'm saying? And that was just him stepping his foot back into the world of wrestling.
He was cutting promos there.
Right. So even with him going to AEW off the whole John Huber situation, as aka Brody Lee, who's to know if he really was even going to AEW to be a wrestler? You don't know if he was going to come to be a producer.
He might have gone the Mark Henry route.
Right, he probably would have, but he probably just started watching some of their product and such, and we're like, yo, I probably can go with some of these guys. Or, yo, this guy Darby Allin is interesting. Yo, this guy MJF is interesting. Yo, Hangman, whatever, so on and so forth. Sammy Guevara, whatever the people he was.
Wait. Darby Allin's not interesting.
Yo, this.
Hey, all I'm saying is what the man said out his mouth, man.
That's what he said. That's what he said.
Right.
That don't mean he's not wrong.
But like I said, he probably got influenced to say like, yo, let me try to see if I can match myself. Wait, hey, I can't get mad. This is from somebody who wasn't fucking with Darby Allin year one, so he grew naturally with me. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm gonna be honest.
Like,
go ahead, Los.
Like rest in peace, Dustin. He can contest to that. I wasn't fucking with Darby Allin year one.
Of the 4 pillars, MJF was always my guy.
Yeah. But yeah, like I said, with Punk though, I think he just got really inspired by the new world of wrestling that he's seeing with AEW and the new talent that was around and just different freedoms that they were getting.
No. We're not gonna do this revisionist.
I'm not doing a revisionist.
That's what you're doing. That's exactly what you're doing.
No, it's not.
Right? Yes, it is. I wish you could see anyway.
He had a shit 2021 besides that one match with Darby. Like what has CM Punk done besides them promos with MJF?
Let's keep it talking. He hasn't
a disappointing match with Eddie Kingston, right?
But that's the thing. But see, that's the thing, G. That's what you say. The consensus of the world loves that match, though.
No. I didn't say it was a bad match for Eddie Kingston. I was just disappointed.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't say that you said neither of those things, though, bro. Like, hold on. I didn't say that you said neither of those things. I just said that the consensus of the world fucks with that match as a whole.
Age is a motherfucker, ain't it?
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Age is a motherfucker.
Like, people fuck with the story behind that match. They fucked with the realness that came from it, and they fucked with the real heat within that match.
Listen, when I watched the match and I seen him do the John Cena stuff, that immediately made me say, "Stop." CM Punk really has a love-hate relationship with WWE.
See, no, that's not. I didn't even look at it as that. It looked at, if you remember the story, if you remember the promos, how Cena was with. In the little, what was it? The Money in the Bank. Well, I think that was the Money in the Bank home contract signing, I believe. Yeah. That he went off on Triple H and all of that stuff.
The contract signing.
And what the whole story was.
That sounds cool. Go ahead.
But I'm just saying the story was it was literally Punk was in that position.
Punk was being Cena in AEW.
In AEW and in ROH back then, though. It's not about the status. It was the politics. That's what the story was the politics being played in ROH back then. He's not even talking about Ring of Honor. I mean, he's talking about AEW now.
This is why there's a problem with that, right? Because it's come out numerous times that if Cena wanted to squash CM Punk, he could have. True or false?
I mean, he could do that with a lot of people.
Wait. That's not what I asked you. And I asked you about a lot of people. We're talking about goddamn CM Punk. So this is a yes or no question. True or false? Yes or no? There's only 2 answers. True,
I guess,
or false. Right? It's either Gino's right or fuck me, Gino's right. Gino's wrong. Well, which one is it?
In the grand scheme, I would say is
Gino's right.
Because
Gino.
So now,
wait.
That space that he was able to do that to anybody.
So you see this, right? Loso, you see this, right? He agrees.
The whole tray.
I was right here. Wait, Loso. I just want to make sure we're hearing the same things. That's all.
You're hearing that you have an asterisk with your right.
John Cena was a very CM Punk, and he chose not to, right? So that means now that whole package,
so he could have buried Roman Reigns too, right? Yeah, but he chose not to.
Hey man, I just want to get to my top 5 matches.
Hey man, we gotta get through this. No. We're not getting to top 5 matches yet. Hold your horses. we going down the line. In the wise words of Johnny Cash, we're walking this line.
Salute to y'all, yo. One more
facts,
time. Ari, put Loso, put your hand, put the pipe up, bro. Put the pipe up. Pause no home.
Thank you, G Money.
Hey,
no Cuomo. I said no Cuomo. I said no Cuomo before you got the whoa out.
What you got in there?
Oh shit! Too many ingredients. Pause.
Too many of that.
All right, though. So, but CM Punk. Last takes on CM Punk's return.
So this is what I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be very, very real. And the CM Punk has been lackluster. He hasn't been engaging. He hasn't been exciting. His promos have been well. Sir, give me 1 second.
The promos have been lit. I'll give him that.
Wait. The promos haven't been engaging in the sense where it's besides the MJF and one Eddie Kingston promo. I haven't said anything that's been nice. And a lot of those promos, like I said, it's the love-hate relationship with WWE that takes into factor. A lot of his best character work in AEW is based off his character work in WWE, not his character work in Ring of Honor. And that in itself lets me know, while as much as you hate WWE, you really love it. Go ahead.
Ding, ding, ding.
Only thing I rebuttal is the WWE love hate, because like I said, the Eddie Kingston, the foundation of that was their back and forth from ROH era and the politics that was going on through there, as Eddie Kingston being a new guy coming in and them playing the gatekeeper role in ROH, and he pretty much felt like that was he was pretty much being the Cena in ROH, not literally who Cena was in WWE, but just a vet playing politics. You know what I'm saying? A top vet playing politics in a brand with new talent. That's pretty much was the story, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But for me, I think it was a slow burn. I don't think it's a disappointment. I think it's a slow burn. As he had to really kind of like get himself back used to what works and what doesn't work for him. I think he's starting to find out what works and what people compliments he works with. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, the MJF, I didn't really think, I wasn't really thinking about that when CM Punk first came back. Like, I seen why he picked Darby Allin. If you can remember what old CM Punk looks like and how he moved, I could understand.
Blonde hair CM Punk?
Yeah, like I could understand. Remember the chain around his neck? I could understand that. You know what I'm saying? I could understand. But the MJF one is the CM Punk that we love today, and that compatibility is what I feel like is going to kind of like push him further into like getting into like the CM Punk we miss. You know what I'm saying? Because just the bravado that he's been moving. You know what I'm saying? Like coming out, not shaking MJF hand, or going to his town.
Rosso, you see, he's not getting there, right?
I'm mad as shit right now, bro. I'm trying to say,
bro, I'm trying to get this dude a dap, and he just sitting there just looking at me.
What?
But nah, so I think with this, after this MJF feud and seeing where he's going on from next, because we talk is getting into title pictures and all of that nature. I think we will start to see the CM Punk of that we used to rock with. You know what I'm saying? In the 360, the 434. You know what I'm saying? The 434 CM Punk.
We might never get that CM Punk.
No, we might not ever, but it's the comfortability that he's trying to find again with that. Bro, where he could be able to talk how he want to have the matches he want to have. You know what I'm saying? And have that bravado where I could be a heel at any moment, I could be a face at any moment. Any of that, I feel like he's showing that and with these last two feuds with the Eddie Kingston and the MJF show, where he can flip and flop, and the story can go whatever way it wants. So I think if he continues with that going into this, you know what I'm saying, if he wins and goes towards the AEW championship, I'm really eager to see how his character development works, given like a more mature CM Punk. Does he have moments where he switches? Does he have like moments that does depend on the wrestler, or does he just move as it goes? Like, he's a very creative dude, you know what I'm saying? So I just want to see how is it balanced or bounces off with other creatives, because you got to remember he comes from an older era. So my bad. Go ahead.
Let's really talk about it, bro. Like, I don't understand people's gripe with CM Punk's like AEW run so far.
It's lackluster, my G.
Now was it?
I said slow burn.
All right, let's talk about it. You got one of the most fire promos of the year from Eddie Kingston. Did we not? Did that not happen?
Lackluster for him. For him.
No, bro.
Not for the other person.
Bro,
I know where you're going. Lackluster for him.
Hold on. Let's talk about it. So, you saying lackluster for him? This man's
He's disappointed. No, we're not going to do this. I've been here this whole time. Just making sure I've been waiting to tell Joe get his point off.
Let Joe get his point off.
I just want to let Joe know he's wrong.
How long has he been out of wrestling?
7 years.
7 years, right? So y'all want this nigga to just be Superman after 7 years of somebody that's been at home resting?
Joe, he's been chilling and working out because he's doing UFC. So he's still working out.
Listen, that working out for UFC and working out for wrestling, preparing your body.
He's in shape, my nigga.
But here we go.
Wait. He's been losing in UFC. He hasn't been working out. He's been a victim. He's been a victim.
But you're still in shape.
He lost to Mickey Gall. He lost to Mickey Gall. It doesn't matter how good of a shape he is.
Still in shape.
The only shape he was in was a victim.
But here we go, Lo. So it's different for ring work, ring psychology, and all that stuff. That's not just hopping on the bike and pedaling, bro. You gotta.
That never leaves you.
All right, but
hold on. Let him go. Let him go. Oh, my bad.
From his debut, right? Was that not lackluster? Remember
say that one more time. Say that one more time.
So you remember when Edge came back after the Rumble? Let's go into Mania. We went into Mania. We had the Randy Orton versus Edge match. Solid match. From that, we went into the greatest match ever.
That was a better match. I like that match.
Nah. Anyways.
Don't look at me like that.
Here we go. CM Punk's first two matches compared to Edge 2 matches. So did Edge fall off?
Give me Edge.
Over
Listen.
Over Darby Allin and over Eddie Kingston? Come on, bro.
Darby Allin wasn't a good match in general. Listen, Darby Allin's not a good wrestler.
I give you this. I'll take the first Randy and Edge match over the Kingston and Punk match. Only thing that was wrong with the first Edge and Randy match, it just took way too long. They took mad time.
I can tell you what's
and you cut some time off, yeah. But I'll take the Darby and Punk match over the greatest wrestling match ever. Shit, I'll definitely take.
I'm the opposite. I'm the opposite.
So then, all right. So then I got that point across. So then we're getting fire promos. He's building. Is he not building these younger superstars up?
MJF don't need more build. MJF is already at the top, my nigga.
Let's talk about that, bro. He's not on the top yet.
No, he's not.
He's a top heel. He's not the top heel, bro.
He's not top heel. He's not top heel. No, he's not.
Top heel, my nigga.
Cody Rhodes is.
Yeah.
Cody Rhodes is top heel.
Cody Lander is top heel right now, bro.
Listen, I'm going to tell you who Cody Rhodes is.
Cody
Pulls Up.
MAGA?
And a MAGA police.
He's like, demonetized.
Homelander outfit.
Nah, y'all talking facts.
We've been demonetized a long time ago.
During the verdict trial of a massive racial murder done by police officers, and his response was, "Whoa, champ!" That wasn't the response.
That was his response.
That was the response. Yeah, that's his response for white people.
High five for interrupting Papa's thoughts. Right? Can I give you some sprinkles? Let me give you some sprinkles. Yeah, boom.
I can't say, bro, but the point I'm trying to make, bro,
we destroyed the planet and Papa's ideas.
I can't say CM Punk has been lackluster, bro. Lackluster means it fell flat completely. It didn't
I didn't.
Flat, bro.
Joe, while we got you here, you want to talk about what your thoughts on year 2 of AEW?
Definitely a solid year. Thank God they got Joey Janela and Marco Stunt the fuck up out of here, bro. I'm not trying to watch no goddamn bad boy.
Wait. Elephant time for me?
Those are the squash. That's the jobbers.
But bro, the point I'm trying to make is those jobbers was getting TV time. Keep the niggas on dark, bro. Like, no offense to Marco Stunt. You already know R.I.P. to the GOAT, Dustin. You already know how I felt about Marco Stunt from the movie joined AEW. I was appalled. I had to watch this Hobbit.
Appalled.
Who did he powerbomb? Did he powerbomb like some 6'7" niggas?
Paul was some other nigga.
Yeah, it was some wild outlandish shit, bro. So definitely that. Storylines, definitely a lot better storylines. Give them that. Couple things I wish they would change this year. The fuck was that?
That was the dad.
Put this nigga on mute, my damn it.
All right, so
come here, baby.
What I wish they changed. Oh, that deathmatch shit with Eddie Kingston. We had Eddie Kingston. Like, I saw that. Like, I can't forget that. Like, that was bad, bro.
Apologies, Moxley.
Yeah,
sir. The peroxide in the back.
No, not that. That was fire. I'm talking about the ending of the match where Moxley was about to get blown up or whatever.
That match was horrible. That match was atrocious. Look,
no. The match was good. The match was good. The ending fell flat.
Hey, listen. I'm gonna answer this, Ari.
It's not how the match started. The middle of the match. How it ended. Because, to be honest, bro, I don't remember that match, bro. All I remember is that ending and watching the fireworks go up, and we was all in the chat like, What the fuck is this shit, man? Like, what the fuck?
I give you that.
Nigga put out the niggas literally had Gilbert set up that fucking shit. I don't know what the fuck them niggas is doing with the sparklers, my nigga. But that shit was crazy.
Not Gilbert though.
Gilbert, bro.
I give you that. That's why I didn't make my list, but yeah.
But
I just want to ask you this, Ari, and I just want to know your opinion on this. Is the finish a part of the match? Yes or no?
Yes, of course.
Yes, but that's not.
Wait. Time out.
That's not the planned finish.
Ari,
that's not the planned finish. I can't fault it.
Joe, why are you responding for Ari? Let's go. Let's break this down.
I'm Black Jesus. I can respond for everybody, nigga.
Nah, bro. Fill up my cup. Fill up my cup, Black Jesus.
Bless
you. Fill up my cup, Black Jesus. I'm calling your bluff.
I'm Black Jesus. You gotta give me
fill up my cup. Fill up my cup, Black Jesus.
You didn't hear me, y'all. You didn't hear me. I'm Black Jesus. You got to give me wine, nigga. What the fuck?
Nah.
That's not how it goes. I already saved you the afterlife. Where my wine, nigga?
Give you a bottle of water. I want you to turn into a bottle of Henny right now.
I got you.
Did we just confirm that Doctor Strange might be Jesus?
No.
Yeah. Anyways.
Okay. All right. Sorry. Never mind.
Whoa. I see some champagne flowing.
But back to year 2. Year 2 definitely a solid growth year for AEW. Better storylines. Definitely. The talent's much better. I'm a little concerned about the year coming up. February coming up. We got Keith Lee, Mia Yin. There's a lot of talent. They gotta watch, like, they're talent heavy right now. So not even that. Unless they're getting a second hour on Rampage, where they can actually debut all that talent and they can actually, have a 2 show. People are going to get lost in the mix, and that's what I'm worried about for the coming year.
Listen, this is all I'm worried about is if I'm sober or not going into the next year, and right now I'm not to be. Yo, bro, I just realized. So why you wearing Selena? That's depressing. You should have left her in the '90s where she left.
This is an icon, my nigga. Don't disrespect,
bro. So is a fucking safe icon, bro. But do you still use floppy
disks?
This is
an icon.
Yes or no? You still use floppy disks?
And
yes
J-Lo played in the movie.
Do you still use floppy disks?
Hey, my own.
That's an icon, and you save it. But the point being is,
I would wear a shirt with a floppy disk on it.
Yeah, I would wear a shirt with a floppy disk on it. That's vintage.
Nah, that's not vintage. That's called being. What's the word? A Luddite? Yeah,
a Luddite.
You're not gonna sit here and disrespect.
You tell me Love Dykes, bro. Did you just say Loso Love Dykes on here, bro?
I mean, I love Dykes too. I mean, whether or not they're levies or
I might. I love them.
Anyways,
that's a top five. But
anyways, so we're pretty much split on this screen, literally on. Me and Joe are pretty much kind of satisfied, you know what I'm saying, with CM Punk's return. Y'all are not feeling it. It's disgusting.
I think CM Punk was atrocious, and I think Tony.
I won't go that far.
Like, what was y'all looking for this man's return, bro? Like, what the fuck are y'all?
Well, what I said, I felt he was going to come with a chip on his shoulder.
Basic thing, an exciting match.
Something long lasting, like an imprint. Like, if you come back, live up to that hype, my nigga.
Bro, let's really talk about it. His first match was Darby Allin, who was a storytelling match.
His first match wasn't Darby, was it? Wasn't it on Rampage?
No.
The first match was Darby, bro.
First match was Darby.
Me and Ari watched it together, and Ari heard how disappointed I was in that match.
But even I was with you. I was like,
Ari, hold on. Because I remember that night. We all watched that match. The first night, Ari said the match was trash, and then he went back and watched it again and was like, maybe because he was talking during the match.
Look at this nigga.
Yep. He took the words right.
Not real shit, because I was during that shit. I was the only one dying on the hill that match was a solid match. All y'all niggas was like, yo, that match is trash.
I'm not agree with that opinion. He said the first one. His first one was that the match was trash.
Most definitely. I'll never go this because I died on the hill that night.
No, hold on, no. I think everybody, if even from the PS2 chat era, we always go back and rewatch it because we always talking high as fuck during the you know what I'm talking about? I said PS2. That's how you know the Deuce ain't setting in. That's how you know the Deuce ain't setting in. But the PS4 era chat, shit. We was definitely have to rewatch shit.
The PS4 era chat.
PS4, that's my word. Campaign.
Gino Pulls got a PS. I love it.
Shout out Gino for that. I took the ball right with that shit, Gino.
He ain't tell nobody.
I got one, but I don't got one. It's my niece's, but she's staying in my house, so it's
all I want to point out is I'm lit right now.
Yeah, we trying to get Liddy 2 Titty on this shit.
And the realest
I should be Liddy 2 Titty.
So you better take one of your
Punk's return was just as engaging as Brian Cage for all of his AEW run.
Nah, we can't do that.
Don't shit on Brian Cage.
Wait.
Where's Brother Kyrie at? That was wrong. Where's Brother Kyrie at?
That means you admit that Brian Cage's match with Darby Allin, that cinematic match for him and Sting, was lackluster.
No, it wasn't.
That was lackluster. No, I'm not talking to you, Ari. I'm not talking to you, Ari.
What with Brian Cage was lackluster? His debut was lackluster. Motherfucker came ripping a ladder and got buried, bro.
I just want to get my top 5 matches of the year. I just want to get my top 5 matches of the year.
I want to point out this is the second time I quoted one of these Negroes and the other Negro responded.
I just want to get my top 5 matches of the year off. That's all.
Joe, why you make that face? You not a Negro or am I on my right? Which one is it?
I just want to get my top 5 matches of the year off. That's all.
I ain't gonna lie. The more Joe pulled his hat back, his head started to look like a russet potato. I just wanted to say that.
Nigga hungry. Nigga hungry out here.
The more
drinking, man.
Come on.
Nigga Gino got me fucking pulling my hat back and shit, nigga.
That means, I love this.
I want to fucking that's my shit.
All right. So moving on from CM Punk, we going to somebody who I think return has been one of the best. Well, not even return, just his run since his debut.
No, you got it right. His return to wrestling. You got it right, Ari. Say it correct.
No. I'm not gonna do that to my boy.
His return to wrestling. You right, Ari.
No. Because I'm gonna say this like this. Bryan Danielson has this year alone, even since his return has been great.
Gino, I can't agree.
Hold on.
Gino is a black Johnson, bro.
We all gonna get our spots. Let's get at least a minute to get our points off why we think is good or bad. But Bryan Danielson at least leaving WWE.
So I'm consuming your time.
Put niggas like Drew Gulak over. Put niggas like Cesaro over. You know what I'm saying? Had that nigga bullied his way into a WrestleMania match, and that shit was fire. That triple threat was dope. The Roman matches that he had, the Fastlane burial. Was it the burial on Fastlane that he got smoked on Fastlane?
SmackDown.
It was the SmackDown.
On SmackDown.
No. It was the one that he smoked him.
SmackDown. He retired him.
Nah, I thought it was before the Fastlane match.
Because Fastlane was KO, bro. Remember, KO got chained to the thing.
That was Rumble. That was
Cesaro. It was Cesaro.
All right, I might be tripping. Well, whatever. The Roman and Bryan Danielson matches. I thought those joints was really good. You know what I'm saying? And just the way to go out on that note was really dope. But the motherfucking run that this motherfucker is on in AEW,
nothing like him.
You would thought.
Nothing watching him just squash jobbers. That's right.
I mean,
people.
If you feel that way, because if your first match in AEW is one of the best matches of the year with Kenny Omega, I guess that's squashing a new guy.
And I guess
wait. That's the Daniel later.
So, question: how many matches he had in AEW? Did he have 2 or did he have more? Or is he in WWE?
Let me stop. I got you real quick.
Nah,
Gino,
I got you. Okay.
I'm just asking this question. I want to reiterate this question. Are the 2 matches he had? Right? Are you talking about these fire ass matches? Are they against all 16 people he faced, or is it just against 2?
No, I could continue.
No, that's what I'm saying. I got it. Gino.
Him and Suzuki. Which I just saw.
Listen, my brother. This man,
Gino. Just say you hate AEW.
Yes.
Let's just say
emphatically. Emphatically. Bro, no more
you know what? You know what? You know what? You got it, Chief. You got it, Chief.
You damn right I got it, Chief. I'm gonna give you that picture. Listen, all I'm saying is, like I said, Daniel Bryanson hasn't done anything to amaze me in his run in AEW.
Nigga said Daniel Bryanson.
What are you?
Bryan Danielson. None of them have been impressive. The last impressive thing he's done was get shouted at by The Miz and him.
Oh nah, this nigga, this nigga.
That's right. That's right. I am the Kang you need to hear from.
Nah, he looking at you like that, nigga.
Nah, he looking at you.
He looking at you.
Hey,
the fuck out of here.
You looking at you. You one statement away from me calling that BMF nigga to come cut your water off. That was crazy, my nigga. It's crazy, man.
Not to cut your water off.
Gino off the shit tonight.
Gino is on the shit tonight, bro.
Her parties have said I'm loud, so I can't be too loud. All I'm gonna say is this.
Listen.
Look, just hear me out. Right. I'm trying to keep this as low and copacetic as possible before y'all piss me off and get me hype.
Damn,
look, if we're gonna be honest,
looks like a float.
If we're gonna be honest, right?
I'm always honest.
No, you're not. But
yes, I am. When it comes to the coach,
I'm honest to the people that deserve it.
Joe, you can agree with this right now.
What's up?
Say some real nigga shit. Mute that nigga. Mute that man. Yo, Cole. Too bad. Anyway, the point being,
get this man off the bottle right now.
There's not enough. Bro. I'm on this bottle like a newborn on the titty. It's not gonna stop.
Yo, let him.
That nigga over there like.
It's not gonna stop. Point off, dog.
That nigga out here about to be like motherfucking Macho with the little.
I know Cole watching. Cole, I know you see it. I know you see the arms, big fella.
If we're gonna call Daniel Bryanson, right, or Bryan Danielson, whatever you want to call him. Like as if his role in AEW has been this prolific run, it hasn't been. It's been him knocking heads off jobbers for the most part, and that's okay. But we gotta call a spade a spade. That's not the greatest matches. That's not the greatest entertainment. Yeah, he's cut some fire promos, but I'm be real. Dark Order hasn't been really entertaining since the day after Brody died.
All right, cut now.
All right. Let me. Hey, Gino, tag me in real quick, because you tweaking. Tag me in.
I'm not tweaking at all, brother.
Tag. All right, here we go, Gino. Gino, it's his little thing, right? Called Storyline, right?
I'm listening. Don't patronize me, brother, but go on.
It's his little thing called Storyline, right? So, in the storyline, right? The Dark Order, they all was in their hometowns and got the shit beat out of them.
Yeah. I don't care. That wasn't engaging enough.
But see, that's the problem. You don't care. Like, you so used to that WWE shit of seeing a nigga fight the same nigga for 5 weeks straight. You can't enjoy the simple things of more talent getting TV time. The young talent get to show their stuff. Even though they're jobbers, they still got their shit on.
Hold on. My girl is over here. I know what Cole's talking about. My girl blew a kiss at me. That's all I was doing. Relax, big fella.
Yo, tag me real quick. Tag me real quick, Joe.
I seen that.
Because the thing is too though with that, I think is with Daniel Bryan, him having those matches. You got to think Alan Angels in the span of what, a month and a half wrestled Kenny Omega and Bryan Danielson, and actually had like more than 5 minutes in the ring with them,
and got offense. Didn't get.
You know what I'm saying?
Gino want Daniel Bryan to come in there and just come kick a nigga head off and he died. Gino what?
John Silver probably had his best match in AEW with that man Bryan Danielson that week. You know what I'm saying? Now for motherfucking the other ones, I can't say too much for. They got their shit smoked.
All right, I gotta get the podcast with y'all.
But that's what he was supposed to do. He was supposed to smoke these niggas,
that
bro.
Was the thing, right? He was supposed to show. It's a big difference between what I'm doing in the ring and what people are doing. It's the storyline. We ain't listening to Gino off the sauce.
I can't argue with people about AEW that don't watch the storylines, bro. Because if you don't, storylines is a big part of AEW matches. If you're not following the storyline, you're not going to get shit.
So So close. I got you. Closing out on the Bryan Danielson and CM Punk. Like I said, in the AEW, you know what I'm saying? We didn't really talk about their hirings that we really liked, but Bryan Danielson and AEW has, in my opinion, been a success of what he wants to do and just come back and just what I think I told y'all earlier. I'm looking at this run right now that he's on in the same light as I'm looking at HBK's O2 run, where it's just literally coming back just to like do what I couldn't do before.
For the love of the sport.
We're not even couldn't do, because obviously HBK could have did whatever he want. He just chose not to
have the matches he couldn't have before.
For the love of the it's not even just having the matches, bro. He brought back cattle mutilation, bro. Like simple like little things like that, bro. Where he cursed it, like, bro. Me personally, it's that AEW effect, just like when Dean
Ambrose flipping off the fans, bro. Like just
that's what I'm saying. Just like
this is Bryan Danielson from ROH with the fucking American History X buzz cut type shit, bro.
The shit that had me dying was the perfect one. Who was it? John Silver. He was like, I kicked his head off. Wait a minute. I didn't kick your head off. And then, bro, little things like that. Shut up and take my money. I'm here for that, bro.
Like I said, I think everybody got to take an L. Like I said, in the grand scheme of the story, like we know Bryan Danielson is better than all of these niggas. So whether it was supposed to be a squash or an actual good match, the nigga was going to win at the end of the game. It was building up to him versus Hangman at the end of the day. He was not supposed to lose.
And that was the storyline. The fact of I'm better than you. I'm going to tell the whole world I'm better than you. You still don't think you're not, and I'm going to come fuck you up, and I'm going to prove that I'm better. And people I don't understand people that what do they want? They want him to fight Brian Cage. It's like, bro, you gotta build your record. If you look at AEW the last year, bro, look at their top stars. They don't fight each other until big pay-per-view matches or the big TV pay-per-views, where it's Fight for Fallen, Winter is Coming.
Right.
You're not supposed to have your big talents fight each other every week, bro, because that's how people get buried. You have your enhancement talents.
That's how you take away the fucking draw for the pay-per-view. Even if they are to do that. Like, I see these niggas wrestle 3 times already. You know what I'm saying? But
that's why I'm glad they did that with Kenny and him.
Yeah. Like, he's like, nah, I don't even want to wrestle the nigga again. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That's why even when it got to the end of the tournament and it was Hangman, it was Hangman versus motherfucking not Hangman versus him, but it was Danielson versus Miro, and we was like, oh shit. Remember, we was looking like it's so many different paths that they can go with this, and even what they gave us was still fresh.
Mm-hmm.
They still gave us something fresh, and the match that itself was dope, and it was new. We never seen these two niggas in cross paths,
and they delivered. They delivered big time.
So is still a vet putting over new talent at the end of the day.
Exactly, bro. That's what people like. I don't understand people not to go back to CM Punk, bro. I don't understand people's hatred for this guy's run right now. I don't want to say it's been a masterful run for him. There's a couple things I don't like about his run.
Can I keep it tall real quick, bro? Let's keep it tall. We got to understand that Punk is let's keep it tall. He's a little overrated in the wrestling department. When they talk about this best in the world shit, it's overrated. You know what I'm saying? Even when he was in Ring of Honor, he wasn't the best in the world. Like Danielson was still there, my nigga. Like, come on, like, and he was like the record is too much resume. But Punk was still putting on fire joints. Him versus Joe, him versus Raven. Like, he had great creativity to go add on to his shit to make himself to be a part of the reason why I can feel like I'm the best in the world, because I'm doing some of the best shit, maybe. You know what I'm saying? But when you got him and Bryan on them same cards, even in WWE. Bryan Danielson was still having some better matches than this nigga, bro. Like when he was the buzz cut American Dragon, like that's why I just say to say people are acting like when this nigga was supposed to come in, he was supposed to be having Kenny Omega type matches. I never felt that way about Punk. It was always story with me. It's always story driven. And that's what I was expecting him.
And that's how and that's exactly how I see CM Punk. So when these niggas are talking about lackluster, I'm like, bro, he's doing what he did in WWE. Like he really wasn't. Like he really wasn't the best ring worker, bro. He had the crowd behind him, and you get blinded by having the crowd behind you, bro. If you go back and watch some of them CM Punk matches in WWE,
Seth Rollins is way better than CM Punk in the ring.
Way better.
You know what I'm saying? But it's just things that CM Punk do that make his shit top tier. But it's niggas that's like that Rollins that was watching Punk when he was coming up in Ring of Honor. You know what I'm saying? And in WWE. So you know what I'm saying? So that's neither here nor there. I think the returns, like for CM Punk, is slow burn. He had to get his shit right and fight with what works and what doesn't work. You know what I'm saying? And we're seeing the ball is starting to get rolling now. You know what I'm saying? Daniel Bryanson been coming in like fire.
The ball been rolling though, bro. I don't understand.
But you gotta think about it. It was a small. It's like you gotta think about like a snowball, bro. It's a small snowball, and it gets bigger and bigger as more things are starting to, like, you know what I'm saying, formulate around it. You know what I'm saying? So as he gets more comfortable around the superstars and such like that, like I think it's, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna work. Like I said, we got to take it day by day with CM Punk because he's a complex character, bro.
He's Reed Dollars in battle rap.
No, he's not Reed Dollars.
Not even Reed Dollars, bro. Like
Reed Dollars wasn't expected like that. He wasn't.
But
I was about to say fucking Big T. I don't know why that name popped in my head, man. He ain't no fucking big. Right.
So last two things with So what was your ideas of? Like I said, we talked about a bit here and there about their hirings and such. Do you think that they had hit a ceiling of or hit their max, or if they should really like slow down their hirings or have they hit a spot where?
It's not slow down for the next year, bro. It's to the point you gotta sign the right talent. I know there's a plethora of talent out there right now. There's a lot of with ROH, stopping. But bro, to keep it a rack, AEW next year shouldn't sign no more than 10 wrestlers. Just me personally. Unless they're releasing wrestlers that they first signed from their contracts.
But you gotta remember, bro. I don't think some of these they started 2019, right?
They gotta figure out where to put these people too.
That's what I'm saying. I think some contracts. I think some contracts are either gonna be up between these next 2 years, maybe.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro.
So yeah, they gotta let some of these joints die out. Whoever they don't want to keep around, they gotta take that shit on the chin. They gotta take that shit on the chin, and whoever's mad is gonna have to be mad.
So right now,
I can't be everybody's favorite. AEW has to understand they're not going to be everybody's favorite. They have to understand that. They have to they're not going to be everybody's favorite.
All right, shooting off the hip right now. Signings, I think, will happen next year at AEW. Wyatt, Keith Lee, Keith, probably Mia, because, that's Keith. They're going to come together. Tony Storm, that's 4.
I ain't going to lie. Don't be surprised Tony Storm don't go over to the women's, what was it called again? What was it with Janie Buss and AJ Lee?
I'm not gonna hold you. Now that you mentioned that,
yeah.
One of the big signings that I think AEW could pull off is Blanchard, Tessa Blanchard.
Nah, she got too much heat, bro. She got heat in the locker room, bro.
Like I just said, bro.
There. Tony Khan wants publicity. They want
they don't want that publicity, bro. They don't want that publicity.
Yeah,
like I said, they have to understand everybody ain't gonna like them, but they don't want to be hated either. They don't want to go down that road.
Listen, Connery fucked up today with that Big Swole. You think after that comment with Big Swole and they go hire Blanchard, bro? That's not a good look at all.
So just think about it. Like this is AEW's first like in a sense contractual or inside reporting type, you know what I'm saying, controversy where some people are starting to getting their things that they proven right. Like Gino's last shit that he was talking was right in that thing that she spoke about, and I agree with a lot of the things that she spoke about. But it's some things in there that I do combat. You know what I'm saying? I spoke on it. I'm not gonna repeat it. Y'all can go back and listen. You know what I'm saying? But I just think, like I said, they have to look at that and really like have some self-reflection and start. If you're gonna listen to people, listen to the naysayers too, because they might be saying some things that's right. Just don't call them Cornette, you know what I'm saying, fucking believers or some shit. They might be right about some shit. Just on the outside looking in.
Slander. Cornette.
No, I'm not. No. I'm not. No slander. Because I think some of that shit that Dan Lambert was saying on Rampage.
It's from Cornette.
No, it wasn't from Cornette. It might be, but he was talking some truth.
That's from Cornette.
Bro,
Cornette says the same shit.
5% of that promo was true.
It's Cornette. That's Cornette shit.
But it's not just Cornette, bro. It's just some motherfuckers who just see through some of AEW's bullshit.
That too.
And that's the thing, bro. But to agree with Loso, that not Cornette that we know from like the YouTube shit. That's 1997 Cornette, what they haven't do with Dan Lambert. Where remember Cornette used to come on and used to just shit on the roster, be like, they got motherfucking Mankind with sausage.
Channeling that energy.
But I did love that. I do think that's a dope idea for Tony Khan though, to kind of like bring those people who, you know what I'm saying, like, hey, he's talking that shit that I like. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, that's neither here nor there. But AEW signings that they did this year that they got, like I said, the big ones was Andrade, Christian Cage, you know what I'm saying? Thunder Rosa.
Real quick. That Christian Cage, I wasn't excited about that signing at first, bro. I was kind of shitting on that.
I love what it's doing. Like it's helping a lot of the talent.
Now that it played out, bro,
I'm liking it.
I'm liking it. Like at first, bro, I was just like, "Oh, that's Edge Jr." And that was so
always been a knowledgeable. He's always been a knowledgeable guy. If you listen to their podcast from back in the day, really loved the product that they were watching from what they were seeing in New Japan and ROH and all NXT and stuff. They were really adamant about the new talent right now. So I can see why he's so adamant about helping them right now. So I'm happy about that.
And then, real quick, shout out Christian Cage. What is this nigga, 46, 47? My man's is still out here jumping on. My man's is still out here like it's 96.
No, shout out to balconies and shit, bro. We're gonna get into the other part too. But let's shout out to Malachi Black. He's been moving and grooving since his joint. Kind of pretty much been doing, like I said earlier, where it's like they're letting the guys do their own stories, and I feel like he's doing everything he was trying to do at those last couple months in WWE.
And it's great. And it's great stuff, bro.
It's great stuff. Great stuff.
I'm kind of interested. I want to know which one of the Hollywood blondes.
Oh, him and Pillman. I'm interested what Pillman gonna come out with.
I think Pillman's joining the House of Black. I think that's what it's
to team up with him.
No, he did, but Pillman was like, y'all gonna see a new Brian Pillman Jr. next week. So I'm interested to see what the change is gonna be. Because I've been watching him lately. This is another piece of talent that they've been, and he had to sit down for a little bit. I think it was an injury or something, but they've been building him up a lot this year. You know what I'm saying? Building him, Daniel Garcia, and Lee Moore is the three guys I've been seeing them build up heavily this year. And Chris Statlander been getting back on her shit too since I'm coming back from the injury.
I love Mr. Chris Statlander, boy.
Mm-hmm. And the thing I like that people don't notice about with Malachi Black and him spitting that shit in people's faces. Pause. Go look at Cody Rhodes when he's spitting that nigga's face, right? The last time he spit in that nigga's face, pause again, he had a suit on. After that shit happened, he hasn't been wearing suits at all. He's a character changer.
Yeah, I see.
He's a character changer.
I've been peeping that.
I want to see he spit in that Julia bitch's face, and he spit in Pillman. Did he spit in Pillman's face?
Nah, he spit it at Julia, and Pillman fighting for that.
He got hit with a little bit, but they're not adding it to the story. I see what you're saying though. But I get what you're saying. But let's finish off with we got the Adam Cole signing, which I think a lot of people are feeling the same way about Punk. Oh, it's not moving like we want to. He's doing what he wants to do.
He came in now.
No, but it's not that. He came in. He started having great matches with Jungle Boy, trying to put him over. He's doing the same thing with Orange Cassidy right now. And now we're building to the future, you know what I'm saying, Kenny Omega and Adam Cole match, UE versus the Bucks. Like, I think he's moving and grooving right now and doing exactly what he wants to do.
And the problem I have with people, I'm sorry to cut you off.
The theme song still heat.
This is the problem I have with people, bro. They want everybody to go to the top.
Gratification.
Go to the main event, bro.
Everybody has a card.
Hold on, Joe. They want that, but then get mad that they burying new talent.
And that's my. Oh my god.
The whole thing is as long as they have a thing, as long as they have a spot. That's my thing is as long as they have a spot and it's working for them. Cole got a spot now with UE reunited and shit. Like,
so we have certain brothers in OTR that say, "Oh, Cole is nothing but a mid carder." That bro.
Who said that shit?
We not gonna say we not indicting no dumb statements for dumb niggas make dumb statements. We just gonna say the dumb statement.
But you guys don't want me to cuss them out, don't you?
We'll go in the chat for that one. But Buddy basically said he's nothing better than a mid carder right now, and I think that's just a wild, outlandish statement to make, bro. Like, what are you supposed? Like, me personally, bro, I don't think AEW has a mid card. I think they have a low.
They do for sure. They do.
I think hear me out. I think they have a lower card and then they have a high card. That mid card, bro, to me personally, it's fused with the higher card, bro.
But that's what the mid card is supposed to be like, though, bro. That's what it's supposed to be.
Like the Intercontinental Champion is a build up for the world champion.
We always talk about how the Intercontinental
US
or the mid card
champion
is supposed to be. It's supposed to be built with talent that at least could or possibly can be world champion material. You know what I'm saying? So it's just what we got to get out of what WWE has been presenting to us for years. And remember, like, even in ROH, you had motherfuckers like Jay Lethal, TV champion, fucking damn, I can't even remember right now. That shit was so long ago. But it was time where you had mid card champions that were valuable guys, and I think now they're doing that again. Whereas like Sammy Guevara, even though you see he's bulked up to look like he can present himself in the heavyweight division. You know what I'm saying? Like Miro, even Cody, like, you know what I'm saying? All these guys are could be in heavyweight matches.
Darby's whole shit got pushed to the moon after he won that title, bro.
Yeah, man. So I think they definitely got to continue that with the title, man. Even now, hopefully, with this TBS move too. I'm really interested to see what the next ideas are going to be with this TBS.
It's a mid-card belt.
And am I going to die in this hill alone? Is the TNT title just as respected as the AEW championship in AEW? When it comes, all right, so we get more TNT.
Not yet. I'm still waiting because you got to think.
What you mean?
When I think of TV
respected,
titles,
it's just like everybody that had the title, they build their character from that title reign. It's
the Sammy Guevara situation right now is giving me a little bit of like what the fuck is going on right now. So that's the only thing.
I want to let it play out. I want to see what happens.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm like I'm holding off on it because it's like they do like remember Cody has been a 3-time champion in 2 years.
That's ridiculous.
That's a little weird.
Well, remember he can't run. Weird. He can't run for the big title, so that's the Cody title.
True.
That's the Cody title.
But we know it's some niggas that don't need a title to have great stories. So if Cody really needs a title for a crutch, then that's more problems on him than anything. But
I think it's crutching though due to the fact they don't want him to have the title right now. So I think that's why they put it on him. It's just heat. Like he's like, yo, bro, this baby face shit he got going on. I'm here for it.
Mm-hmm. But let's move on real quick. Last AEW jump before we move to WWE. What was your actual idea of the whole Kenny Omega title collector project? Was it a positive? Was it a negative? What was your take on it?
It helped every company out. Success. Impact had the highest pay-per-view views in 15 years? Plus for them. King got to wear the belt. We got to see the start of like the whole Forbidden Door. That started because of that whole title thing, the Forbidden Door with wrestlers coming from different companies wrestling and stuff. So I think that whole shit was great, bro. That was a great time to be a wrestling fan.
Well, you know me. I'm trying. I'm up here. I'm trying to be as unbiased as I can. So,
I'm unbiased. Bro, he had a great run. You can't take away from that run. That was a great run. There's a couple things, there was a couple with his nerdy heel moments. I was like,
that's just because Kenny is just a dweeb, bro. Kenny's a dweeb. My goat is a dweeb, bro. What am I gonna do? Like, he's a nerd. Like, what the fuck?
But when it comes to that ring work and them V triggers,
he gets busy.
It gets spooky. And now when he comes back, so now we already know Adam Cole going to turn on the Young Bucks. So
which is warranted, and I love that it's so warranted. Like they deserve it so much, though. Oh, I fuck with that hoodie.
And his homies are there. Like he got somebody to rock with now besides the Bucks. Like he don't need them niggas.
I'm not gonna lie. At first, I was mad at the Adam Cole storyline because they killed this. Like the storyline. They killed this nigga, bro. So.
Ryan, what up?
So they killed the nigga in the storyline, right? Then he come back and they go buddy. I want him to come back.
That nigga was like, "Oh yeah, you thought I forgot, nigga."
And that was my problem. I was mad at first, but now when I get that payoff, he's like, "You motherfuckers trying to kill me," and he do some wild shit. I'm here for it. When this nigga put these niggas head on a brick or some wild shit and do some John shit, I'm here for it.
Oh, nah, he probably gonna do some like Seth Rollins curb stomp through the cinder
That's
block.
what I'm talking about.
If you go back and watch how they kicked them out of Bullet Club on Ring of Honor, I think they're gonna pretty much mimic that.
They disrespected that boy.
Yeah, I think
crazy.
So what was your viewings of Title Collector Kenny over the year, Los?
Oh, I thought that shit was like, because remember, this was coinciding with, Tribal Chief Roman Reigns. So while these two things were happening at once, Title Collector Kenny was crazy because not only was he collecting titles, but he was also putting on fire fucking matches. And I know I talk my shit about Kenny. I give you a hard time, but I admit it. I give that nigga credit where it's due. He had a spectacular 2021.
Yeah, talk that shit, man. Yeah. Cause my nigga was on a mission today.
He had Don Callis with him talking that shit. Doing one of these on the mic.
Uncle Callis was on shit this year, son. My uncle was on shit this year with boys, bro. Even when he came back, though, he cracked the nigga Hangman Page.
Kenny, listen. Kenny went down with an injury. I believe he'll be out for the latter part of 2022.
He was working through 2021 with mad injuries. Wow, injuries though, that's crazy. But that just shows you that the work ethic, man. Allen Iverson.
I was about to say he's on that same type of wave.
Like when they put the keys in your hand, like yo, you the one that's gonna run the company. We the one that want you to be the one for us to be the face of our company. Hey yo, go crazy. You know what I'm saying?
I will say when he come back, he owed my nigga Bryan Danielson that head up.
Yo, they do. Oh my god, bro.
He owed my nigga that head up. He do.
The thing is, bro, they're gonna be baby faces.
You think Kenny's gonna be a baby face?
If the Bucks are gonna be the heels, and if you are gonna be the heels, then I believe.
I don't think they are. I think Bucks and Omega are more heels than.
No, I'm talking about in this storyline. If they end up like, you know what I'm saying, attacking them and shit like that, I think that's gonna turn the elite baby.
It'll switch them.
Yeah. But let's move on to WWE, man. Let's start with the bullshit, man. They call it a Black Thursday or Wednesday, but this was a Black 2021. Like God.
You have outstanding on cue.
Oh my God, my nigga, you stupid. I don't, but yo, that's funny. Because my nigga, it really was out of this world this year.
It really felt like damn, like what they do. Well, let's start from the top. A little after WrestleMania, they let go, I believe, of Samoa Joe. They let go of Zelina Vega, and then they bring her back, which was weird.
I'm trying to think. I think I had a.
You had the list?
I think I had a list.
You do it in the chat. I remember.
I think I did. Yes, I did.
Yes, you did. Do it in the chat.
That's why I like being high overnight, and I just start dropping shit in the chat because it's for moments like this. It's for moments like this.
Hey, I'm dealing with a client, but I hear y'all talking about that Vince McMahon because Vince McMahon was an honorary member of the BC. That nigga was
Black 2021.
Nah, he was an honorary member of the BC Club this year.
They started with Adam Cole. No, I'm tripping. Lars Sullivan.
Hey, I got you right here. They got the joint. I got it from the whole fucking drop down, bro. That shit is nasty, dog.
Oh, it's a nasty drop down? Pause.
It's a nasty list, bro. Yeah. So pardon me. You had April. You had Joe, Mickey James, Peyton Royce, Billy Kay, Bo Dallas, Chelsea Green, Kalisto, Wesley Blake, Tucker, Mojo Rawley, Jessamine Duke. This is the next wave. In May, you had Jessamine Duke, Dream, Vanessa Bourne, Skylar Story, Ezra Judge, Alexander Wolf, some other person. Next, you got Satana Garrett, Ruby Riott.
All right, hold on. You see how you're doing it? You're doing it in waves. You peep that shit? It's in. Look at how they're letting go of these people. They're letting go of these people in fucking waves. like a layoff, my nigga. Like that's what this is.
And as they said, what was it? It was because of budget cuts.
Budget cuts. That's fucking wild, man.
You let go of a nigga like Braun Strowman because of
a
budget
nigga like
cuts?
Joe.
Like that's crazy, dog. You let go of Buddy Murphy. You know what I'm saying? Aleister Black, Lana, Ruby Riott. Then you go into this was a big one. You had Killian Dane. You had Kurt Stallion, August Gray, Marina Shafir. And I'm just gonna say notable because there was a lot of people, but Tyler Breeze, Fandango, Tony Nese.
I mean, they were past their
stage. All right. Bray Wyatt. We go into that. They let go Ric Flair after the plane ride from hell. We'll talk about
that. Was expected to be expected.
We'll talk about that. Bronson Reed, which was very surprising to me. Bobby Fish, Mercedes Martinez, who we just seen show up on. My shit echoing again.
This was the big NXT one during the summer.
Yeah, and we just seen Mercedes Martinez pull up on AEW.
Vulture Khan picking up the sloppy seconds.
Then they let go my brother Tyler Leon Ruff. I thought that was fucked up. It was a lot of just random people, but Karrion Kross, Scarlett Bordeaux,
the entire hit row.
Mia Yim, Eva Marie after just bringing her back, Frankie Monet and her husband. Ember Moon, very surprising.
And her husband, like he ain't
and her husband.
The notable one.
Oh, Johnny Nitro. My bad. Keith Lee, B5, Karrion Kross, Scarlett Bordeaux, Nia Jax, Eva Marie, Mia Yim, Oni Lorcan, Frankie Monet, Lindsay Dorado, Grand Metalik, Ember Moon.
Then a lot of them niggas were past their stay.
Hold on. There's more.
Like the commercial? Wait, there's more.
No, Scary Movie 2, man. Nigga, we was spitting this shit. Right. There's more. Now you had John Morrison, Isaiah Squares, like I said, the whole hit row, Tegan Knox, Jackson Riker, finally, after a fucking year or two. Jesus fucking Christ.
Look at us.
Jeff Hardy. Fuck that nigga. But then you had motherfuckers that you had Jeff Hardy being released, but then you had motherfuckers who left on their own record, like Tony Storm, who just quits and just says, "Fuck this shit, I'm out."
Jeff Hardy was long overdue.
Facts. But you had Andrade who asked for his release this year. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Steve Cutler who was released, he was tested positive. Pardon me.
Tested positive for COVID. Bald dude.
Yeah,
from AEW.
They finally, yeah. So no. Steve Cutler is in AEW right now, or which one of the two? But he was in the Forgotten Sons. But they finally released Lars Sullivan this year. You had expired contracts that they didn't want to re-sign. Adam Cole, Daniel Bryan, and The Big Show. Finally, you see, all three of those guys went to AEW.
Kyle O'Reilly, Bobby Fish.
Bobby Fish also. But Bobby Fish was released. But you had people from the backstage that was released this year.
Wow.
Greg Hamilton, right after he was trying to shoot at West Side Gun and
you had the screenshot of him.
I don't got it right now, but I think we posted it.
That was a moment in 2021 for the song Undertaker versus Goldberg. He tried to come at West Side. West Side said, "Nigga, do you know who I am?" And he got fired the next day.
Right after that. Then we had Jezebel JoJo get fired this year, finally.
What you call? Whoa! What's the disrespect?
I loved her. Long story.
Nigga, she created the Fiend.
Never.
He said, "Baby, get dreadlocks."
My boy Eddie know what I'm talking about. My boy Eddie know about what I'm talking about. JoJo was that one. But they fired Jeff Jarrett, man.
Double J.
They fired Tom Phillips, my boy. Tom Phillips. That shit hurt my soul, son.
Yeah.
Now, you know that was my boy. That was supposed to be the next Michael Cole right there.
They fired Mark Carrano.
Oh, they fired MAGA Ref.
Which one was MAGA Ref?
From NXT, the QAnon niggas.
Oh, Clemens.
Even though Bobby Fish is low-key one of them niggas too.
Oh, the good old boy niggas?
Yeah.
That's an oxymoron kind of?
Yeah, Bobby Fish was in that mess too. Once again, a lot of releases this year, man. A lot of releases, man.
No one said nothing about Bobby Fish?
That shit was a black. Nobody said it. You know, they tend to forget when they go to AEW. But yeah, man, this was a big black eye in my opinion on WWE this year. Even with all the successes that they had this year, you had people like Xavier Woods hearing about some of his homeboys being released in, you know what I'm saying, on whole other programs, and seeing his expression on his face, you know what I'm saying, seeing pretty much that whole
Well, you know what they
up
did?
down situation. Like,
they shut him up with the King of the Ring.
but yeah, but still though, just seeing like Adam Cole's gone, Tyler Breeze gone. You know what I'm saying? It's just him and, you know what I'm saying?
Take this King of the Ring. Shh, be
Right.
quiet. Take this King of the Ring.
Right. But that, I think it was just a really nasty thing for WWE this year. I feel like they're trying to like revert the whole like firings by trying to make this new era of NXT 2.0, which we can transition into, which they're bringing in, building up new stars. What's your ideas, or what's your idea? What's your thoughts on NXT 2.0 and their success, or is it? Well, it's not even success because it's still a work in progress. But how's your feelings on it so far, from its change from the black and gold to the 2.0?
Hurt my heart when they went from black and gold to this rainbow. Like, it just, I like Nickelodeon. It looked like Nickelodeon to me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's like some Universal Studios shit.
Yeah, like, but shout out Bruce Pritchard. They out here creating, and I mean, you're on record saying the same thing. They have created some stars or some stars in the show.
They're working. When I can't even say Bruce Pritchard, it's really still Shawn Michaels and the motherfuckers that's been working down there. So,
that Braun Breaker nigga, like, I know who his family is, but he can go in that ring.
That nigga is a Pokemon. I don't give a fuck what nobody say that.
He can go in that ring, brother. He
gives
me Steiner vibes, and I'm talking about Papa Pump. He surpassed the Steiner brother Steiner. He's Big Papa Pump right now.
Nah, he's still. I take no Rick slander. No Rick slander.
Oh, my bad. Pardon me. I didn't know you like the dog face gremlin.
That's the better Steiner, in my opinion.
That's a different debate. That's a different debate.
In the later years, like when the other Steiner that everybody loved started bugging the fuck out.
He was a favorite.
I was with the sober one.
We like him better. He just managed to Sony's.
Yeah, he crawling around barking on the floor as a grown ass man, but it's alright though.
Yo, he just managed the Shoney's. He's safe. He good. Like, I think I was a little hesitant because, I mean, the black and gold aesthetic to the new aesthetic they have now was a bit different. They tried to push a couple of stars down our throat with the Von Wagners and the Tony D'Angelos and this new girl they have.
Von Wagner looked like one of them, like those like underground Mexican statues that they be like built.
He looked like one of the bad niggas from Hostel.
Yo, like that nigga really got what did we say? He looked like the first era of the Geico commercials. The Geico caveman. The Geico caveman and shit.
Yeah. Like NXT 2.0 has its moments, but then you have moments like the young lady that debuted this past week.
Where they have moments. Then they have moments like what they're doing with MSK. That's different. I was not ever. It's not even that though. It's they sitting there giving us weed references on TV.
They've been doing that since what's his name debuted in WWE TV.
Who?
Bro, what's his name? Matt Riddle.
Not like that. They're doing it with him on here, and they're going crazy.
He's a shaman, yeah.
Yeah, they're going crazy. Talk about room full of smoke, niggas looking in No, it's charging right now. The train right here. Take the got plugs over here. But yeah, them motherfuckers are really on some like Cheech and Chong shit right now, bro. Like that shit really.
I was never sold on MSK. They're one of the tag teams from the late black and gold that I'm like,
Oh no, they put on in the ring. You can't take that away from me. I think
great value private party, great value acclaim.
They're better than both of them, bro. Don't even do that. They're better than both of them. They're definitely better. But neither here nor there though, man. I thought NXT 2.0, it's growing on me. Like I said, I'm a nigga who that black and gold brand started like revitalized my love for wrestling. You know what I'm saying? But we gotta take change as it comes though, and we gotta critique it as it goes. The first coming parts, they were going crazy, pushing niggas like, you know what I'm saying, like right in our fucking, you know what I'm saying, on our TV and shit like that, putting them up against like viable competition and having to beat them and all that. Like this shit weird as hell. Like, but they starting to build some good stories within it though. Like, even though I feel like I feel like Grayson Waller and AJ is pretty much a great value version of CM Punk versus MJF.
Expound on that, because you talked about that in the chat.
They putting a notable vet up against a very, very braggadocious rookie. They did the same thing with Punk. Not the same way. They did it a little differently with KO and Cena, but the way they're going about it with this it definitely feels like the way they're going about it with Punk and MJF. But neither here nor there though. I am liking like just they're letting these guys, you know what I'm saying, grow in front of TV and like take the faults and the goods, and it's like we're watching it as it goes. You know what I'm saying? So you can see the potential, and so like I can see the potential in Solo Sikoa. I can see the potential in Tony D'Angelo. Right. That's I fuck with bro. Like I really fuck with that. Like
that's the third spot too.
Yeah, he just had him and Esco just had a dope match on NXT just past Tuesday.
Esco still putting on in 2.0.
Right. They still let him put on. Even though they're trying to push him to the side for the Quinn nigga, like he's still
putting on. The Quinn nigga?
I feel like they're gonna like push him to the moon sooner or
later.
But
Jordan Devlin.
Nah, Jordan Devlin is
that's their Jordan Devlin.
What do you mean?
That's their new, you know what I'm saying, cruiserweight nigga. That their new touted cruiserweight.
Well, the cruiserweight talking about to get the fuck up out of here because another great talent that they're pushing right now. You know what I'm saying? Carmelo Hayes. I love what they're doing with Carmelo Hayes right now. He's another dude who's taking the opportunities that he said, yo, fuck this whole niggas is mad about the change. I'm taking the opportunities that are given right now, and I'm turning up with the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like. And once again, like I wasn't expecting it because we got to think about the ricochets that came through and all the Shelton Ben. Like we don't see a lot of like short, athletic talent get great pushes like this. And he
was in the AEW burying black people.
Nah, we're talking about NXT 2.0.
Oh, you talking about the program that has black people?
He was in the Worlds Collide tournament, Carmelo Hayes. So I've seen his work. I mean, his shit is real. Like I think he's not
his shit is raw. His shit is authentic.
His shit is authentic. Like I don't think this is a losing match. I think this is a losing battle with Roderick Strong. He's pitted against Roderick Strong on the incoming NXT Takeover.
Mm-hmm. Roderick Strong is done to keep it above.
Roderick Strong is the Diamond Mine. What do you think about Diamond Mine as a one of the best factions of the year?
I mean, it's not too
early
big of a year for
to call. Too early to call. They just formulated too. They only formulated.
Didn't they come back in Black and Gold?
Nah, they started in 2.0.
Wait, the commercials were coming out during Black and Gold though.
Oh yeah, they were, but they started in the 2.0 though. They brought up the tag team. They brought up
the twins, right?
The twins. Who them twins? I fuck with them twins, yo.
The Creed brothers.
They give me that feeling of American Alpha mixed with.
Oh, you're so cute.
I'm cute. That's not how that goes.
American Alpha.
Gino, you cutesy. You're a cutesy wootsy.
Yo, don't do that, bro. My son is learning that. I'm teaching him how to be an old school lover. He learns charming stuff. No, sir. Today's not the time to be charming. Today's not the time to be charming.
Why isn't it?
Yo, because who's he charming? Me? I don't. Ari, also, listen, I'm building the old school lover boy. That's it. He's gonna be built like me. He's gonna learn how to womanize and all that good stuff. But we gotta teach him how to do it right.
One of my favorite things about the new NXT is the women's division. Toxic Attraction, Mandy Sachs, Gigi Dolan. I don't know what the girl name is. They've been they got all the belts.
I think
they just gave them to them.
Blame them?
The women's division hasn't been lit enough for me to be complimenting them.
Yeah, like once Io Shirai got that title taken off of her, it's been kind of not even that. Like it was still like she didn't have a lot of talent.
Raquel and Dakota Kai.
I'm gonna be real.
Once Rhea Shayna dipped, it got dry. Dry.
Once Rhea Ripley left, it was over.
Because that was the biggest like moment they had at NXT in a while when she got that title, bro.
Now Raquel, they had the whole proper circumstance for Raquel.
That wasn't good enough.
they literally like put you down the yellow brick road to like, you know what I'm saying? They spoon fed you that title. You know what I'm saying? When you seen her pin Io, you knew what time it was.
I'm gonna be real. I really think AEW, not AEW, WWE really wants to.
AEW on the head.
Hey, yo, if we're gonna think about WWE, we're gonna think about NXT and the 2.0 and the way to make it nice again. You put Asuka back down there.
What has she been doing?
See, that's my thing, though. Can I ask you a question, though?
Asuka make me want to eat sushi every time she pop up on the screen.
Well, that's crazy.
Not even Pino. We're gonna call it Sasuke.
She do the mukbang videos too, but
I don't care what type of mukbang she do.
What kind of is she doing? A blow bang or a mukbang?
All right. So, do you think with them bringing them talent back down like they're bringing AJ down? You think they're bringing this talent down like this? Do you think? But I'm saying though, remember they were doing this. They were doing this back in the day when they had Randy come down. They would have I think they had Jericho come down before.
They had KO come down too from War Games.
No, not that moment. Not that. I'm just talking about like in the early stages when they were having like Sami Zayn. Yeah, well, not that. They would have, I think it was like Cesaro, Jericho, Randy Orton. Those are like three guys that came down to the black and gold brand in the early stages. You know what I'm saying? But did you think it really worked for anything? Like helping the talent?
We didn't hear about Seth after that. We heard about Seth when he won the belt.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I'm interested to see how they're going to really work. Because the thing is, why wouldn't you just use the talent that's already on the brand that got years of experience?
Put that back on the couch
to help this talent over. Do you think it's just an ego thing that they probably would have to run into? That they probably would have to nip in the bud. Like, let's just get those guys separated from the new guys, and let's have our main roster guys that's already in the system coming down to help these guys.
I think what AJ is doing right now, it's all a look. It's all a look. They give these guys a rub, is what they call it. They call it a rub. When the veteran comes down and give the rookie a rub, that's on the vet. It's ego. It's probably ego. Low key, it's not gonna hold you.
It could be a little bit of both, but some niggas, you gotta remember, some niggas are just when they told to do something, they just do it. Too. Like I think AJ is one of those guys where it's like since he got there, he's not like he's being told to do
where have we heard of AJ having an ego? We've never heard of AJ having an ego. Ever. Or we never heard of AJ having an ego problem.
Probably not.
Like,
I didn't think for a little bit.
ROH to now, we've never heard of him.
They were trying to throw his name in the dirt. They were trying to throw his name in the dirt.
And he checked that real quick.
But I do think NXT 2.0 is starting to get the wheels turning. Like with the things that they're doing, they're pairing these guys up with viable talent. What they should have just did in the first place instead of just firing everybody, they're pairing these guys up with viable talent and let them build their character through them. Like I like what Pete Dunne and Tony D'Angelo doing. I'm starting to get accustomed to what, you know what I'm saying. The last little run in between Ciampa and Braun Breaker was really good. You know what I'm saying? Who else? Even with
Grayson Waller.
Grayson Waller is starting to build that. They're really going crazy with him. I feel like they're trying to push him, like they're trying to use him like their new MJF.
That War Games match we talked about the other day. We talked about that match the other day, and I'm like, yo, I don't see the craziness about it. I watched it yesterday. Fam, that was a literal passing of the torch match.
Yeah. Well, these next couple matches are really going to be that. These next couple matches are really going to be that. But let's see what else. We had the Gino. I think this will be your part. You really want to get to speak on. I mean, we all gonna speak on it though. But the rise of the black people rising up in WWE this past year. You know what I'm saying? We had Big E and Bianca Belair, two standout wrestlers, and even with Carmelo Hayes in NXT.
Who's that coming there?
But Bianca Belair,
right? I'm waiting for Grant.
Her rise. I mean, thoughts like Jesus Christ, that WrestleMania match, like that's
one of my favorite matches of the year. Like, given the magnitude, two black women main event in WrestleMania, my nigga.
Mm-hmm.
On the first night, granted, it's the first post-COVID big crowd event. I want to say the main event. That's big. That's big shit. Bianca Belair was made that night. She was made a star that night. Her and Sasha had a fire. I throw that C word around a lot. It's a classic. It's a classic.
And she's keeping the ball rolling. She's keeping the ball rolling.
I don't like how she lost the belt, but that's another conversation.
I don't either, but she's still moving and grooving without the title. What she's doing with her Doudrop, I really rather call her Piper Niven.
Shout out Doudrop, man. Doudrop, I'm not gonna hold you. She looked good.
Son, she did the KOD on her big ass, bro. Was like, hey, yo, that shit was crazy, dog. Like somebody was like, somebody put a picture of that and with the greater sign over the Hulk Hogan, Andre the Giant shit, and I was like,
yo, that was Cena, WrestleMania 24, 25 with Big Show and Edge. Big Show and Edge.
Big Show be helping.
You talking about two people who aren't big draws, Big Show nor Edge.
This nigga, man. You talking about how they look in the thing,
bro? It looked disappointing. But anyway, go on.
But now, like I said, Bianca Belair has definitely been on the fucking roll with or without the title this year.
Bianca Belair and Bobby Lashley had easily the top 2 superstars of the year after Roman Reigns. If we're gonna be honest. Is what it is.
Her business faction of the year.
Easy. Nah, they broke them up too much, bro. They have a consistent year, my nigga.
Is MVP and Bobby Lashley not the Hurt Business?
No, they're just Bobby Lashley and MVP.
Damn, man.
I'll be real.
They're just acknowledging them being back together this year. You know what I'm saying? But I think that definitely like with Bianca Belair, since WrestleMania, I gotta give her credit. Like she's taking the ball run. Whatever they giving her, she's taking that shit.
Whatever they giving her,
I'm taking it up. Whatever they giving her. Even with the Becky bullshit, you know what I'm saying? She's taking it up from there. You know what I'm saying? Even with the matches, her, Sasha, and Becky was a good match. You know what I'm saying? Now, like I said, even what she's doing with Piper, you know what I'm saying? With Doudrop, you know what I'm saying? Some people would be like, man,
don't call it Doudrop. I can't call it Doudrop either.
Right. But she's doing work with that shit. And I just can't wait to I really can't wait till Bayley get back for real, so they can finally have their match together. I really can't wait for that. But let's talk about Big
Beautiful
E's
catch.
Year, though.
Beautiful catch.
Big E year this year has
won Money in the Bank.
Money in the Bank. Well, just the build up, you know what I'm saying, from SmackDown to Raw and from SmackDown to Money in the Bank to Raw, like has been really great. They put a lot of great work behind that shit. And I mean, even all the way up to, you know what I'm saying, even though they still utilizing him the same way they did Drew McIntyre, as pushing him as the number 2 champion of the company. So they're not going to make his story as interesting as the A champion. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like he's working with what he can work with. You know what I'm saying? And
he's about to lose that belt Sunday.
But we don't know. We don't know. This could be a match where this only helps build his respect as a champion if he is able to beat all these guys.
Real quick, you think he's retaining?
I would hope so.
Yo, either Seth or KO.
We can't have a Kofi 2.0.
Look,
Seth and KO, bro. For the same reasons that Vince McMahon, he gives it to you and then he takes it away.
I'm gonna be honest. We're gonna talk about WWE. The way you gotta view it is there's a high chance a black champion can retain. If we're talking about AEW, there's a high chance a black guy is gonna get buried. That's it.
We need.
But then again, though, how high is that chance though? Because Apollo lost that title and hasn't seen that shit since.
Right,
like,
true.
Literally,
true.
Like Shinsuke right now. Shinsuke right now is your longest reigning IC champion in some years.
So just let me know.
And he's not, and I don't see Apollo touching that.
What black guy has won the TNT championship?
None.
Okay. Just want to make sure we are both on the same page.
Right.
All right, go on. So
what do you remember? What can you remember from Apollo's run?
Apollo, who's
General Aziz.
Yep, I was about to say that he just dropped that. He dropped him for real.
You remember somebody? Oh, so you remember him introducing somebody else, the guy that they really want to push.
I remember him dropping that real Nigerian accent in his. But anyway.
Oh, okay. So his conversations with Wale.
5 days and 54 seconds.
My point being is, how many people of our
That's a great
complexion?
reign. That's a great reign.
How many
Great
people of
reign.
our complexions won a championship in AEW?
I was gonna say, damn it is.
They've been on for what, 2.5
Jade
years?
is about to win the TBS title. Jade,
Who?
listen, you can't. This narrative don't
Who?
work when
Jade?
Jade Cargill is black and she's about to win that TBS title. Gino, bro.
It do work. It do work.
They're pushing her to the fucking moon right now.
You know what? You know what happened right now? And this is some real. If Big Swole didn't pop out and say something, Jade was losing that belt.
No, I doubt it.
They're in the finals, is she not?
I doubt
she
it.
was losing. She was losing the belt.
I doubt it. The way she's literally been groomed. She's been groomed to be a top star since she's got there. I doubt it.
Okay, cool. And how long
especially,
did it take?
especially
how
if you
long,
go, hold
how
on,
long did it take Adam Page
narrative,
to win? How long did it take Adam Page to win?
It took him a year, but they
how
didn't
long did
push
it take
him as
Adam Page to
quickly.
win? They pushed him the whole time. They pushed him the whole time.
Yep. But in that same sense, to go for your theory, if they're not going to push them, is this going against your theory of them not putting over their homegrown talent against their new WWE talent?
Who's the new WWE talent?
Ruby Soho. That's who she's facing in the finals.
Yeah, no. You talking about the Parrot? She's gonna lose. She was gonna lose.
So Jade is going to be the champion.
No,
Jade is going to be the champion. She's going to prove the point.
Thunder Rosa was never making it to the finals.
This is I'm gonna say this, and you're gonna be like, "Yo, that's crazy." So just hear me out. Jade wasn't gonna win until Big Swole said something.
You said that already.
That's it. That's all I need to say. I need to keep on saying that because you seem to be ignoring that.
So why did you say I was going to say wow? I didn't say wow the first time.
We talk about NXT, NXT,
right.
WWE.
Right.
NXT nonstop disappointment. Next. Anyway,
but
point being.
But we were talking about Big E. We were talking about Big E, his title win and his run this year. Like, what is your thoughts on that?
I think Big E's title run, while it has been interesting, his matches hasn't been, and his finish needs to change. Because no one cares about the big ending. That's very depressing.
So you think he should be? But that's the thing. I'm always on that. I think they still say that traditional mindset where like most baby faces don't use submissions. Because you remember he was using the stretch muffler for a little bit. He wasn't using
the stretch muffler.
Right. He wasn't doing the big ending. He was doing the stretch muffler. But he's not doing that shit when you put the inside of the knee over the neck. And you kind of like have them dangling in the air.
Like a dragon tamer?
Remember Brock Lesnar used to do it back in the day.
Yeah. Oh, to Mysterio. I remember that. He used to do that a lot.
But yeah, that's what he was doing for a little bit on SmackDown, and they just stopped doing it randomly.
So I'm real. Big E doesn't have the movesets that make me convinced that he wants to be a champion.
He's losing that belt on Sunday to either KO or Seth.
See, that's the thing. A lot of people think it's his personality, and the thing is like he needs the right dance partner for him to have.
His personality won it. His personality won it to begin with.
Big E might be a chaser. Big E might be a chaser.
You're not wrong in that assessment.
That might. And I think a lot of people have to have that like self-reflection. Like your favorite wrestler might not be champion material. He might be chaser material. He might be chaser material. You know what I'm saying? Have it for a couple months, lose it, and back on the chaser.
Cesaro's a chaser. Miz a chaser.
You said, can you have what?
So, you want to send Frass a link?
Oh yes, sir.
But yeah, man. So as we talked about Bianca Belair, we talked about Big E, we talked about NXT 2.0, we talked about Black people rising up in WWE. What's your thoughts on Roman Reigns and the Bloodline?
Sir, you need to have a little bit.
Roman Reigns has, and I'm on record in saying, man, Roman Reigns has had the best year, if not the second best year with Kenny in wrestling right now in 2021. A complete rebrand, the top heel. He's a top heel in WWE. Fuck SmackDown. WWE. He's changed his moveset. While you say he might not have changed his moveset a lot, like you say. He added the submission aspect to it.
I do appreciate that. I do appreciate that.
The Bloodline faction shit, where the whole thing with Jey Uso, how he pushed his cousin.
Yo, my man.
Because if I'm not mistaken, I think year 2 was pretty much based on adding Jimmy into
Jimmy
Uso
adding Jimmy
the
into
faction.
it and how that worked.
And now we got the fallout with
Heyman.
With Heyman and such.
Listen, if we're gonna talk about Roman, if we're gonna be real, Roman's had a better sir. Roman has a better year than sir. Roman had a better year than Kenny Omega.
In the sense of what? Stories? If you talk about stories, I definitely agree. He had way better stories.
The stories that
the stories were way better. I give you that. But if you talk about match wise, I mean it's night and day. You know what I'm saying? Only matches to me, in my opinion, that I can put up in that resume to be close with Kenny is the WrestleMania Triple Threat, some of those KO matches, and the Daniel Bryan matches.
Him and Cena too. Him and Cena at SummerSlam.
Too many roll-ups for me.
I don't know why you pissing at me like a
the story that it was telling.
We wrestling. We here.
Can
you hear me?
Is that
can you hear me?
Yes, it is.
Can you hear me? Is
my man Frassalino the Don?
Your mic is up. Your mic is up.
All right. How you doing?
Happy New Year, Frass. How you doing, brother?
Happy New Year to the tribe.
Is it still
wrestling?
Is it still Kwanzaa? Happy Kwanzaa if it's still Kwanzaa. Harambe.
What is this Harambe?
Harambe. Yeah, remember Boondocks? Boondocks?
Yeah.
Nah, bro, I don't speak Swahili like that.
Yo, no, Harambe.
Yo, so
trending number 32 worldwide. Harambe.
You missed the AEW chat, but we talking WWE right now, and we were just talking Big E's title win, and we're talking Bianca, both of their rises in WWE, and just pretty much black people rising up in WWE this past year. So, what's your thoughts on that before we get back into the Roman situation?
It's beautiful. Can't even lie. It's beautiful. It's so great. It make AEW looking horrible.
I mean, I'll be real.
It's making that stand out. That's how great it is. Like it's like, what are y'all doing? Completely like before.
Can I ask something though? If they was to force somebody into the like top ranking in combatants with WWE, would y'all look at that as pandering or something that they should be doing?
Well, all right. Like I said, hold on. All right, I gotta finish that.
Because that's what these companies is doing with these commercials and all of this shit.
I'm gonna answer you because I got a good answer. I got a good answer for that. I really have a good answer to that, and it's low key a rebuttal for AEW.
Okay,
black people, you ain't gonna like me a little bit, but WWE, you're doing a great job. You really are. Big E gave him his chance. I heard the Chaser thing. I'm a big E fan, big E fan, but you might got a point. You might have a point. You might have a point. All right, I think.
Booking. How would you do it?
No, hold on. Let me finish with the drink. We'll talk about that. You get crazy with the week booking.
I think Big E should win this match though. Just to see, I mean, what like is he a chaser? Like it's still a little early just to say completely he's a chaser. If he do well in this triple threat and one more, maybe. But I wouldn't be mad if he loses the next one. I'm not gonna lie to you because it is starting to feel like you're a great chaser. I still want you a main eventer. You belong in the picture. But like you said, certain people, Roddy Piper, like certain people just
Razor Ramon,
just achieve. Yeah, perfect example. So certain people just, just hold it for a little while. That's good alone. Some people
just hold it for a couple months.
Like we said, Razor Ramon, Roddy Piper, those are people are chasers who never held it. They never had the goal. You're a chaser that show you I can still be your champion for a little while.
Right.
I'll be multiple time champion. All right, so that WWE great job. Bianca Belair. Yes, I feel a way about Becky. Everybody know that.
Bro.
But the bigger picture, I love it. Y'all are letting her display her athleticism, her excellence. It's really great.
And she's working with different talent too. You know what I'm saying? I like that she's working with
New Day. I do like that too. The New Day. I mean, what else you can say? Like the New Day is New Day.
They always been doing what they gonna do.
Yeah, like them.
Even individually. This year they've been doing it individually.
And I've been a big fan of Xavier.
I ain't gonna lie.
I told people I've been a big supporter of him just because of what he do behind the scenes.
You remember when we was in fucking like in WFF? I used to be clamoring for Xavier single matches.
Yeah, yep.
You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna lie. I don't like the way they ended with that Roman shit though.
No, I do. I was there too. I was there. Remember that?
What did they do?
Live. What did they stumble on the crown? I was there live.
They took his crown. They jumped it. Then they jumped
Ari, that was the day they was in Hartford, Connecticut. That was the night I was there. I remember, so I felt your pain. I felt your pain.
I was like, what the fuck is this?
I was like, you just going. You just gonna do that right in front of me? Damn. But the rebuttal. I mean, not even a rebuttal. To answer the AEW side of things. Now, like I said, WWE just did a great job where it's highlighting the AEW thing. That's the fan side. Now, business-wise, I'm gonna be real with y'all. And then this is when it gets real. This is when it get nasty. Oh, we wrestling.
Are we wrestling?
Oh yeah. Hold on, real quick. We turn into we wrestling.
We potted now.
So now the black your black fans might inbox me now. Y'all talking about AEW not pushing all these black superstars, but my question has always been who is a talent other
Scorpio.
than Scorpio. Hold on. Now let me get a rebuttal for Scorpio. I get that, but
they dropped the ball on that one.
But now I agree. No, I agree. Now a rebuttal. They dropped the ball on Bobby Lashley, right? Look how he got it back. Now I'm not saying Scorpio Sky is horrible, but now they tested Scorpio Sky Water as a heel. He's doing horrible.
Hold on, Dre.
To me, I want to highlight that he is a horrible heel. I hate
Scorpio Sky.
Yes, I hate his side mannerism and everything.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't feel like we got a chance to really see it yet, man.
No, but
wait, hold on. Is that brother Frass?
It is.
Yes.
Is that brother Frass? You will acknowledge your home 30 piece nigga. You will acknowledge it. Acknowledge it. You will acknowledge
Smack Killer. Acknowledge it.
Acknowledge it.
Wait, what I miss? What I miss?
Acknowledge it.
What I need to acknowledge?
Y'all talk about the Black Killer?
Whoa.
Stop it.
They what it's really called. Don't mask behind what the system wants to call it. Don't mask behind what the system wants to call it. You already know what time it is, my brothers. Oh, we hanging now.
Oh my God.
We won't.
Oh, yeah. Activated. Stop playing like that shit ain't really meant to be called the Black Killer. Hold on. I was watching Oops versus Sharon for the first time last night, and they called him the Smack Killer, and Oops ain't even a fucking smack rapper.
Nigga, Oops been on Smook.
Oops been on Smack.
The spook who sat by the door. Yeah, that's what it was.
Can you let the corona come out of you?
That's what he meant to say. That's what he meant to say. He meant to say the spook who sat by the door. That's what he meant to say. Because that's what he was doing when he was going to get Sharon. He was infiltrating to try to find out who this Black Killer is, and he was talking to this man. I watched that battle.
My bad, bro. Get back to your conversation. I've been harassing Frass for like 5 days about this.
I don't even know why.
I ain't gonna lie, Frass. He didn't lock the trigger because I just watched the battle last night, and I'm like, this battle's a little closer than they say it was.
No, it ain't.
No, it's not. No, it's really not.
No, it's not. Don't do that.
Don't do that. Give that man his respect, bro. Don't do that.
Don't do that. No, he wasn't.
Bro, three rounds of your white is not winning, bro. 3 rounds of your white is not winning. Stop that, bro. Stop it.
It's different, bro. If you
know, bro, listen.
So it's okay for Sharon to try to expose him on the political level.
No one's done that. No one's done that with that much
on a political. Nigga, he stole for people. Yes, I'm gonna bring that. I'm gonna bring that up, nigga.
And Sharon wore a Confederate flag.
Ari, he told Oops, you tried to shout out the suicide number and you got the number wrong, my nigga. And AEW had it at the right.
They had to put a disclaimer.
He still dissected the Confederate flag round. He still dissected the Confederate flag round. I give you the third round with that second and first
round. He gets a pass because he's Canadian. He gets a pass.
No, he gets a
pass.
First and second rounds wasn't fire.
I didn't say it wasn't, but it's closer than y'all saying.
Who you got first and second?
I only watched it last night. I ain't gonna
I got Billy Pistols.
I said what I said. All I said was, we're gonna get back to what we were just saying. All I said when I came here is closer than what y'all said it was. That's all I'm saying.
It's still a 30. It could be a.
Y'all just want the black killer to succeed.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you the first thing
I always knew you loved AOTV.
It was in a clear 30.
That nigga Loso went to Mass 3 one time.
Just 30.
Nigga been a Sharon fan since. Ew.
Nigga, my jaw
Gino,
was on
get
the
back
floor.
up here. Gino,
my jaw was on the floor when I first saw that battle, dog.
You got Sharon beating JC?
Yeah. I got Sharon beating JC.
I got Sharon beating JC 2-1.
I do too.
But wait, hold on. But here's the thing. Here's the thing with JC. Here's the thing with JC.
I got my black Israelite.
Listen, the thing JC's not gonna do that what these other niggas be doing, JC's not gonna get stuck on the white angle. JC's gonna come to rap with it, bro. JC's not gonna get.
He gonna weave in and out of it though, Joe. He's gonna weave in and out of it.
But he's coming with bars, bro. He's not. It's not gonna be 8 to 10 bars back to back.
That was the only thing he was talking about. He was talking about the autism, all of that shit, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I got JC 2-1.
I got JC winning also.
Joe, I know y'all Venmo.
I'm not mad about that. If y'all got JC 2-1, that might be the battle of the night.
Honestly, because of what you said, Joe, because of what you said, like, and Loso, he's gonna weave in and out. He's gonna rap. And we know how Joe.
Yo, can we? I'm gonna lie. Can we hold it? Because I want to finish this wrestling shit. Can we?
Yeah, my bad. That's my fault. My bad. I saw Frass. I saw Frass. I was like, oh, this nigga bad.
So last things though. I'm about to say last things. I want to just say Cena's return was dope. I think everybody could probably collectively say that was a fun moment in wrestling with Cena's return. I think that was something dope for us. I think Loso, he loves the match. I wasn't crazy about the match so much. I mean, I don't know y'all real take on the Roman match.
I wasn't big on it. It was a moment, but it wasn't like
the ending was fire too with Viking Lesnar.
I mean, yeah, that was cool, but that we knew somebody was going to pop up. That's how the whole Roman story goes.
You caught on to that? How at the end of every match somebody pull up on them? You caught on?
Now it's just Brock every other time now.
Yeah.
True.
Or Sami Zayn getting abused. Yo, no lie. That's the tag team I didn't know I needed, but I want. I want to see Brock Lesnar and Sami Zayn in a tag team, bro. I want
Canadian studs.
I want it. I want it so bad, bro.
But last thing I want to say is R.I.P. to the WWE Network, man. We lost the WWE Network.
We at the cock now.
So, in other wrestling news, we had the rise of GCW.
Yo, I was lost too.
Yeah, I was lost.
We at Peacock now.
Bro, I thought he was going to say he private game. This nigga said we on the cock now?
No. Hold on. Don't disrespect, Ari. You got something better than that. You got something better than that.
Crazy.
Peacock now.
That was
that was
facts.
Yeah.
No. Ari, no. Hold on, Ari. No. Yep. One more. Because honestly, Loso, You need to apologize. Fire. Hold on, right there, Ari. Hold on, one more time, Ari. One more time. Hold on. One more time. There you go. Hold on. So Loso, you need to apologize to 4 people right now. Ari, Joe, Frost, and yourself.
Mike Tyson knocked you the fuck out in that picture. The irony the nigga knocked out in the Mike Tyson shirt.
Yo.
Bar God.
Bars, nigga.
I forgot what I had that
Bar
night.
God. That was
niggas when he said this shit, bro. Hey, yo.
Y'all know
bro, it took me a second to recollect he said that shit. I was like,
that nigga said that shit. We on the pause now.
He looked at you and hoping somebody would say something. What you said? I was like, yes.
I said Peacock. I meant Peacock. Go ahead, get your memes out.
Let it rain.
That was crazy. You gotta apologize to the cat, the pod. We got a family here, and you talking about we on the top.
I meant
this is what happens. This is what happens when you be on that shit.
This is your last episode.
I meant Peacock, big dog.
You gotta put that pipe down, brother.
You can't even say big dog at this time.
You have to relax.
All we wanted to do was just rest in peace to the greatness that was the WWE Network. Thank you for your services that you gave us.
Stop saying that shit.
It's called the NBC Network.
P-pause. There you go.
It's called the NBC Network.
That's where they got the office at, you know what I mean?
On the NBC Network.
Yeah.
But nah, man, this shit, I mean, I hate it. I hate everything that's on the NBC Network. It's a terrible interface. The algorithm is horrible. I can't search for shit. I can't even search for
bro.
It's not about the price. It's not about the price. It's about the way. It's about the setup, bro. Hold on, I'm saying, nigga, I can't even search for a random
Jerry. Peacock ain't crashed like the last 5 pay-per-views while niggas was watching it.
Nigga, I can't even go to a certain match in the pay-per-view. I gotta watch the whole fucking shit and fast forward through the shit. I can't even type in S.A. Rios and find a random S.A. Rios match.
What you gonna watch an S.A. Rios match for?
It's not the point, my nigga. It's the point that the WWE Network purpose that for me, my nigga. That's the point. The WWE Network gave that to me.
Real niggas know Lita looked her best in ECW. Am I right?
Nah, fuck all of that. Fuck all of that, man.
Yeah, because she was mad trashy.
Fuck all of that, son. I miss the WWE Network.
She was a whore.
I hope it comes back. I hope these niggas. I hope this NBC contract fails and they bring back.
Hey, yo, why you? Come on, dog.
Bring back the network. Bring back the network. Be independent, WWE. But y'all too pussy to be on your own.
You want to use mine?
No, nigga. It's damn. Even though Joe didn't re-up his.
Joe the plug.
Joe kind of had me looking crazy on Christmas. I was like, yeah, we got the network.
Yeah. No, you should have hit me up. I canceled that shit because I had the fucking, El Plaga, nigga. You already know I had to set up a third else. I'm not paying.
I know, my nigga. I know. But
all right, you know my motto, nigga. Fuck these Yakuza. So the fuck I look like paying a rich nigga.
Last 2 things on wrestling before we move on. I know this has been 2 hours of wrestling, but yo, it's been a crazy year of wrestling, y'all. And it's the year in wrap up, man. So we got a lot of shit to talk about.
You niggas getting a 4-hour show. Suck my dick. Y'all
getting a 6-hour show, bro. We still on the first topic. We still on wrestling, bro. Yeah, I don't make grilled cheese sandwiches and fucking s'mores. And y'all still on fucking wrestling, nigga.
Blame Gino for keep bringing up AEW. But last 2 things though. The rise of
Jacob Fatu.
Yeah, I say the rise of GCW and MLW.
MLW. Shout out to their Vice contract. They on Vice TV. Shout out to that.
Yep.
It's crazy. MLW just came around, Frass, and I know what channel it comes on. Wow.
Hey, yo, Joe, what channel TNA come on?
That is crazy. That's a bar. That's a nasty
callback. That's an ill callback too.
Yo,
the thing is though,
I know what channel
what brands like GCW and MLW, which is so dope, is just that it's rawness and it's freedom that we see on a small level, and it's just like the new characters that we're seeing, like Loso. I showed you 5150, like them niggas lit as fuck. You got
fire.
guys like, you know what I'm saying?
The with the tapes over their mouth. I forgot their name. But them niggas cracked me up, bro. It's just like, we're black wrestlers and we don't get the respect we want. And they got the white thing, and I'd be like, yeah, my black friends want respect.
That's a wild gimmick. Like, to get that off in 2021, cook food.
But you got them. You got wrestlers like I said, Jacob Fatu. You got Mil Muertes over there. You got the motherfuckers from Lucha Underground starting to pull up over there. El Jefe's over there now. You know what I'm saying? You got Jake. Fucking who else been over there that's been moving and grooving? It's a lot of different people. But Brian Pillman was over there.
Wrestler,
he was over there before he left. Yeah,
that's over my there favorite now. Wrestler.
He's over there now.
I'm a big Kaz kind of guy. Kaz.
But the thing is though, what I like about MLW though is just it gives me feels of like the old Raw indie days. It gives me a little bit of ECW. It gives me a little bit of that old ROH feel. And when I feel that, like that's just like it had. In my opinion, those are two good checks for me because those are two great independent companies of their eras. You know what I'm saying? So for me with MLW, like Jacob Fatu, we seen him put that company on his back. And what he's doing now, you know what I'm saying, moving and grooving through the indies now is great to see. You know what I'm saying, over in GCW with Nick Gage, his year. You know what I'm saying? Like Nick Gage, just as much as Jacob Fatu had a great year. You know what I'm saying? Getting over his being the king of the death matches and bringing that shit to AEW and bringing that eyes over to GCW.
Shout out to Dark Side of the Ring for telling us that Nick Gage story, bro. Because I didn't know how lost that nigga was, bro. Until I watched that.
Him and Matt Cardona had one of the best matches of the year.
One of the most.
All right, I'm gonna be back. OB Wrestling Podcast.
We gotta keep it tall, bro.
Yo,
we gotta keep
it tall.
Not acknowledging great.
Hold on. I know he did, but you gotta give that man his motherfucking credit. That man said,
"Happy New Year,
WWW." Happy. Oh, we almost there. He said WWE was my developmental for the indies. And the way that nigga has been moving on the motherfucking independents, he's been moving with so much fucking like bravado. Like from the way he's been moving to GCW as a heel has been crazy.
Bro,
that nigga
I didn't know Zack Ryder as a heel, bro. It's something I would want to see because
him and his bitch, him and his girl,
fuck his bitch, bro. When he came out in that GCW crowd and he had the fucking his regular theme song playing first.
Oh, y'all niggas put me on to that match. I remember y'all niggas like, yo, y'all go watch it. I went and watched that thing.
Listen, the funniest part of that match was when he was on the crowd. He said, "What the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing?" Nick Gage tried to come stab this nigga with the fucking like.
Yo, Nick Gage lit his ass up though. Like he did.
He did though, bro. He really did. Like, and the thing is, once he won that title, the fans were just irate.
Yo, that might be the top 5 moments for wrestling because the way that the fans reacted, bro.
Nobody was expecting that shit. That might be one of the top moments.
The announcers, so
they bury the shit out of that man when he's on that ring. The whole fucking match. They'll probably put him over once or twice, but they're burying that motherfucker. Pussy ass toy collector, all of that shit, bro. I'll be like, I love this company. Like, yo, the nigga, the last joint on Blood on the Hills, the nigga came out, him and Chelsea Green. The nigga sat there and was flipping off the little kids that were flipping him off. They were sitting there flipping him off, and he's doing it right back at him in their face. And the thing is, he knows this is a viral moment. People are taking pictures of this shit everywhere. I gotta give GCW with the credit what they're doing with Mike Cardona, bringing new talent over there. Like you had Jacob Fatu over there, Suzuki came over there. You had motherfucking Jonathan Gresham was just over there. Like the Leo Rush.
Champion?
No, I'm not. Might be. I'm not sure.
Cardona's still the champion.
No, he's not. He's not.
Moxley beat him.
Moxley beat him. Yeah. But who else been cooking over there? Motherfucking fucking the Briscoes been cooking over there. The Briscoes are their tag team champions.
The high flying black niggas over there.
Too Cold Scorpio. Him and Jonathan Gresham are on the next card. Him and Jonathan Gresham are on their next card.
He's still hitting that backflip he do.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Clean as fuck.
Remember, ECW used to do that same shit. ECW used to do that same shit.
That's his wheelhouse.
Ring of Honor used to do that same shit.
Mm-hmm.
Bring the old vets back that still got a little something left, or people that just appreciate it in the game, and they just showcase Rick Rude, fucking Jimmy Snuka,
Dusty
Arn
Rhodes.
Anderson, Dusty.
Wait, they had Jimmy Snuka after the murder?
Probably. But speaking of ROH, we had ROH close its doors this year. It might be temporary. They say temporarily to 2022. April 2022. So I'm interested to see what the change is going to be going into this new year. I mean, I just hope that they start being more back to the wrestlers and not saying like letting the wrestlers run the company, but like let it be more so less about the company like Sinclair and more about the guys that are keeping the lights on. You know what I'm saying?
You know who fucked that up though. You know, it wasn't you.
It really wasn't though, bro. It really wasn't though, because that's kind of the reasons why niggas was really getting ready to dip. Like niggas wasn't really trying to like.
Didn't they give
answer the suits all these times, bro? Like,
didn't they give Marty Scurll executive role in ROH?
Yeah, he became a promoter. But
what happened with that?
The fucking underage shit came out with the little girls and shit.
Ooh.
Yeah, that got nasty.
Yeah, I got nasty quick too.
But I do like that they're letting Jonathan Gresham. He's their final champion of that last era, and they letting him take the title around the world and defend it and really become a world champion. Like niggas forget like how a world champion is really like made. You don't just wrestle in one company. That's not how you become a world champion.
It reminds me of an era that we didn't grow up in. It reminds me of my pops and grandfather.
The territory. Can I get a too sweet on that one, bro? Can I get a too sweet? Because that's some real shit, though. Like, that's this great feeling that I feel like that is opening back up. We talk about forbidden doors. We
get to experience it now. That's the great part. Like, that was our pop. We watched videos and stuff. We actually get to experience it and see it. And it goes back to Kenny with the belt collector thing. So now we get to see what a black
not even just with that though, bro. Like even to the smallest things, like with NWA having a space for guys to go to, with TNA having a space, GCW, MLW, New Japan Strong in LA. You know what I'm saying? And New Japan in the Japan. Motherfucking it's so many different with PWG opening their doors back up. You know what I'm saying? It's so many places for wrestlers to go to now, where it's not just WWE or you know what I'm saying, Ring of Honor. You know what I'm saying? It's so many other outlets for people to go to. Like I just seen my guy Darius Lockhart show up on NWA and show up on AEW. So he could be able to build his name up on not just one platform. He can go, I can build my name up with some fans over here, and I can build my name up with some fans over here. I can go to Atlanta, or I can go and meet them in Florida. I can go to wherever this place. I can go in LA to the dojo. You know what I'm saying? It's everywhere, and that's what Jonathan Gresham is doing. He just had a fire match with Gabriel Kidd. If y'all remember Gabriel Kidd from motherfucking WCPW, like a nigga that they was pushing back then on the What Culture Pro Wrestling. Yeah,
I think I know him and Angelico used to cook up there.
He ended up going becoming a young boy in New Japan.
What the fuck happened to that nigga? What the fuck is Angelico?
Angelico?
Is he not in AEW?
He's in AEW, yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. What the fuck did they people?
Oh, they use them whenever they feel like it. I don't know what's going on with them niggas, bro.
I remember that nigga used to come out dancing.
That's my nigga. He's super wavy. That's my boy, bro. Super wavy. But yeah, man, like Gabriel Kidd went over becoming young boy, New Japan, and they moved him over to LA with the LA dojo with Shibata, opened that shit up. And he's just been building up and really gaining a lot of like skill and shit. Like son is really nice. Like I really fuck with bro. And he had a really dope match with Jonathan Gresham, who in my opinion is one of my top 3 wrestlers of the year. You know what I'm saying? But that's neither here nor there. it's a lot of different spaces for guys to go to now and build their name up and build their experience. And it's a great thing for wrestling. Like you said, it feels like the territory is a little bit again. You know what I'm saying? It's like if once COVID, you know what I'm saying, slows down and more places are able to open up their doors more, I feel like we're going to be able to see the Rev Pros and all the UK start to get popping again. And you know what I'm saying? All these other great wrestling towns and cities and countries and shit like that. So those are some of my hopes for 2022 and going on for wrestling. But let's move on, man. That was a lot of wrestling talk, man.
Nigga.
But let's get into hey, yo, you know we love some wrestling, bro. We love wrestling.
Cut the fuck up this shit.
Yeah. Hey, y'all wrestling fans gonna love this shit. Y'all feel like we don't talk enough wrestling, we gotta hear. But let's move into battle rap, man. Let's start with
the Uncle Murder dropped the 2020 rapper?
I thought he did already. My bad.
I'm about to see right now. Hold on.
But yeah, let's start with URL and the caffeine takeover this year. Like, we thought it was just.
Oh yeah, he dropped it. It came out 2 hours ago, 14 minutes.
I will play that shit at the end. But
yeah, man. Like that.
Oh, cool. Where? I thought you wanted to
hear. You don't know what samples that nigga used, bro. Copyright.
Facts.
Nah,
but yeah, man. So the URL takeover,
bro. Them niggas is like Kobe and Shaq right now.
They went on a fucking run. Like the cards that they were putting on, at the pace that they were putting on, was crazy, bro. Like, let's keep it. I think it wasn't that many like bad cards this year from URL.
The super fight. The super fight thing is a
UFC card that everybody was just like, why is this even a card? That it was one card, bro.
I was looking at the chat last night and I seen that shit. I can't even remember, but
it was universally hated by everybody. It was one card that was universally hated by all of us, bro.
All URL did was do the UFC formula, the super fight shit. That's UFC shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's how they get all them events out the way. That's UFC shit.
It's not even UFC. It's capitalism, bro. Caffeine's giving them 2 battles per month, like 2 battle cards per month. Fill that shit in.
But do you think it's either now? Do you think it's helping or hurting culture? Because I feel like
definitely helping, bro. Without a doubt, helping.
Because KOTD has Twitch and RBE has YouTube. You have
everybody has their outlet.
Look at all the companies that survived battle rap during COVID, bro. Like crazy businesses ran out of business. Mm-hmm. So for KOTD to survive, RBE to survive, the Riot getting big, the culture's getting big, bro, and it's only getting better and better right now, bro.
Talking about the Riot,
we got mainstream rappers putting up $100,000 on battle rap. It's all about I got him. Like the culture is getting bigger, bro.
Even Drake though that's still kind of Joe. That's
Drake just hosted a card, bro. The biggest rapper allegedly in the game. You know, some of you niggas say that, K-Dot, but that's a conversation for another day. Some of you niggas
whoever's active at the moment.
But we had a Drake card, bro. The brand's only getting stronger for battle rap, bro. Remember when battle rap, remember when we was younger and people watch battle rap, but everybody didn't watch battle rap. Now
it was a niche,
bro. Everybody got a favorite battle rapper. Like niggas got battle rappers. Oh, you might know somebody that just fuck with Sharon. You might know somebody that just fuck with Gucci Gotti.
Joe,
it's like wrestling again, bro. It's like it's cool to talk about wrestling again, just like it's cool to talk about battle rap right now.
There's a girl I work with, there's a girl my girl work with, and she watches battle rap. Like me and her were talking about Jazz and Misfit like the other day. It's battle rap is universal.
Yo, I was talking to one of my homegirls about just some battle rap shit too, and it's just it's cool to open and talk about it now. Like it's cool to openly talk about it. It's not like
I don't think
you listen to battle rap.
I don't think Caffeine and URL did that though.
No, it's not that they did that. I just think that how can I say this? I feel like battle rap for a little couple years was getting to a spell where it's like it wasn't as exciting anymore. Am I wrong?
Before Gun Titles came out, I'll say the dry spell was
Gun Titles is one. That's one battle, but I think just this. We're gonna say what you were gonna say. Sorry.
Like before Gun Titles, I want to say there was a point in time a little before Briz and T-Top joined, and then to the point where gun titles. Well, no. Wait. What?
Remember, it was the time we was like, "Yo, we wish Smack can give us more cards. Y'all got so much talent. Like, we wish y'all could give us more cards."
2015, 2016 right. was kind of
and that's why I feel like right now we're able to.
Was that the name of a bars era?
Nah, that was
Briggs, P-Top,
the actual naming of that was like 13 bars over names. Yeah, that was Summer Madness 3 that he was saying that shit. But anyways, but saying, I do agree that the money flowing in for this shit is definitely helping because we're able to see matchups and more matchups that we probably wouldn't be able to see at the
Lux
pace
is
that we're able to see.
Yo, bro, remember when we first started watching Barrett? Nigga, it was like every 6 months we got a fucking battle, bro. Like niggas
Lux is outside. Mook is outside. The big niggas is outside now.
But all right, let's keep it all the way G. This year, those niggas can stay inside, bro.
I get what he's saying though. But the thing is though, it's a balance now. Because before it was like you could only pay for those niggas and not be able to book.
Them niggas is outside.
The bags and all those Kid Chaoses and shit like that. Now you can be able to book those niggas and book. You could book a Mook
in the same card.
You could book a Mook versus fucking Reed and book a Easy versus Chess on the same card.
Yo, no funny shit. Science telling me we gonna get Easy versus Good on this super fight card. I don't know why, bro. Good said he outside.
One more big battle to sell it to.
Not Good said he outside. He said, "Come January 1st, I'm outside." So.
Why do you know? I feel like he been one. He said he wanted to battle.
That might be a gnome. I say
he
gnome.
He never said he wanted to battle Easy to Block Captain. I think it was after his Geechee battle, I believe. I think it was after his. Was it that? I'm talking about after his Geechee battle.
Nah, after Easy. Because remember, Easy had to beat Rex.
No, somebody interviewed. No, I'm talking about it was a Goods interview where he
said, it was that's because I'm talking about the same shit, Ari. It was an interview, but then. I think they on that super fight card, bro. Something in my gut telling me
he's been watching Easy. He's definitely been watching Easy. But yeah, I'm liking what URL Caffeine is able to bring us with the matchups and just able to like, you know what I'm saying, give us the dream matches and or like
anyway, but shout out these other little companies too, bro. We gotta give these little companies
for sure. Shout out to Gates of the Garden. Shout out to Dre Dennis when he's doing that independently, man.
Bro, no, these little companies, a lot of it. URL's at that point where they're the WWE, bro. They pick and choose who the best talent out the talent pool from all these other little companies. It's like Geechee Gotti put out a tweet today and he was just like, y'all should thank us at the Riot. He was like, look, we had Sharon on the Riot less than a month ago. Now he got to play on the URL again. Give me my thank you. And he kind of have a point, bro.
Kind of does has a point.
Yeah.
Sharon was his performance that night. And
we can say Sharon's last biggest performance like that was probably him in the title match.
Yeah. He sat for a grip.
And I'm talking about big performance, like was that. Like, and I think that performance was better.
I don't think it was that big of a performance over Oops. It wasn't that big.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's why I said that performance was bigger than this one, than the Oops performance.
I just want to shout out the level of writing, the pens in 2021. Like we got B Dot elevating, man. We got Chess elevating this pen. Chilla, champion of the year.
Kid Chaos.
Like a lot of pen niggas, man. Like the year of the pen was 2021.
Are they gonna survive? Because we see
what we gotta see.
We see with the crowd coming back now. Niggas don't want to hit us.
We gotta see that, man. We got that. Look at Lux. Lux was a good example, Joe. Lux is a victim of that. Lux is a pen. And look what happened to him.
I'm gonna say this one joint before I'm about to just go. You know what I'm saying, take the new year with the family. And I'm gonna stay on the camera, but I'm gonna
I'm gonna go. You know what I mean?
Listen, we gotta give credit to Surf.
So nigga, we might as well just cut. We might as well just cut this. Y'all gonna do y'all shit with y'all family and do a whole nother one so we can cut it off that way. So we just a 3-minute mark on this is battle rap wrestling, and then we got so much shit still to talk about, bro.
So you want to cut this and come right back?
Yeah, just cut them when y'all ready to come back. Just go into the chat.
Come right back, yeah.
All right then. So we're gonna take an intermission pretty much, and then come back. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to talk about, you know what I'm saying? We're going to finish up with some battle rap shit. We're going to talk about Easy, Ultimate Madness, MTD, Hitman Holla versus Cassidy, it's so much stuff that happened.
That man was outside twice.
Right, man. So we're gonna go and take in the new year in a couple.
He was technically outside 3 times, but that third. Let me stop. Let me stop. I'll see you in a couple minutes.
All the way outside.
All right, man. All right, y'all. We back in a little bit, man. Part one is in the books right now.
Happy New Year!
Fuck 2021.
Happy New Year!
We about to be a happy New Year to y'all, man. We right back in when the New Year starts.
It's 2022, Michelle. What you mean?
Happy New Year, my niggas.
We outside.
Happy New Year, gang. I'll be right back.
All right.